Hi. Ooh. 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 Boy, oh boy. Let me turn up the volume real quick. There we go. Oh, geez, I turned it too loud. I turned it way too loud. Ooh. Good morning. Ooh. Thank you very, very much. I am incredibly impressed that 100,000 people know I exist. That is more? It's a lot of people. It's a lot of people. Whew. I gotta breathe. Ooh. I gotta breathe. Give me a moment. All right. Ooh. I'm okay. I'm okay. Sorry, that was a bit loud. I'll do it a bit quieter this time. Hey. I'm okay. I'm good. Let me move my mic a little closer. Actually, my mic fell off today, so I had to I had to put it back up. It happens. It happens. Golden, thank you for the breathe and hydrate. Yes. Thank you, Zach. Whew. That's 6 digits. That's 5 zeros. That's a lot of people. That's a lot of people. I don't know how... My brain cannot wrap itself around the sheer number of people that is. Okay? I know it happened on stream last time. What do you mean there's a goblin VTuber? I proclaim myself an instant adhesion to this fandom. Welcome on in, buddy. You and 100k other people, apparently. Apparently. Jeez. Gary! Ah! Congrats, Humphrey Goblin. Oh. That's it, my friend said congratulations. My day's been made. My day's been made. My friend said hi to me. Ah! Hey. Hi, Bug Dads. How's it going? So sorry if it's a bit of a slower start than usual today. I'm just kind of in awe of that number. Welcome in. My name's Honey Goblin. A goblin VTuber. Just in case y'all couldn't tell. That's okay. Beansbuds, thank you for the raid! Welcome on in, Raiders! I hope you're having fun playing Rogue Legacy 2. I played a little bit of it. It's pretty fun. It's pretty fun. I haven't gotten too far. I'm getting used to it. But the first one is really, really fun. Want to give you a head pat to congratulate you, but can't because it's out of stock. That's okay. I think it was... Impact gotcha. Head pats. Ah! What is this? I like how if you search up Goblin VTuber, you find you. There are a lot of Goblin VTubers. That's quite impressive. Honestly, that's really impressive. Jeez. How many? Okay. How many people is 100k? For my brain. Let's see. I don't even look this up. I don't... Is that like a football stadium, maybe? Wah. Wah. It's a lot. It is indeed quite a lot. Not gonna lie. Glitch, thank you for the 100. Just a reminder to picture how many people 100k is. That's 20k more people in a big football stadium. Welcome in, gamers. I hope you've been having a lovely, lovely weekend. Ooh, Easter was fun. Ooh, like 2 large football stadiums? 2 large ones? In case y'all didn't know, I got this weird thing called, ooh, it's a double whammy actually. It's social anxiety and performance anxiety. So the fact that I have somehow made it this far is impressive. It's incredibly impressive. It's like a Taylor Swift concert. Yo, I actually want to go to a Taylor Swift concert one day. Tickets weren't so expensive. Jeez. I'll just listen to her albums. They're pretty good. I can listen and do art at the same time, so that's pretty good. That's not bad. 100,000 is about the size of a large town. You have your own town. What do we call it? Goblin Town? I guess that it would imply that we're all goblins. Y'all are your own adventurers, doing your own thing. Performing the next superb owl confirmed. What does that mean, Zindale? What does that mean? Whew. I can imagine Honey having this gigantic tavern that she serves her patron drinks in and leaving a smile on everyone's face. Ah, thank you. Thank you very much. Ooh, how about Tavern Town? The economy. How would the economy work there? If everything is a tavern. There'd be a lot of competition, that's for sure. A lot of competition. Impact, thank you for the earwiggles. And Lord Logan, thank you for the posture. Katsu, thank you for the song redeem. I will get to that in a moment after I say thank you. Tavern is infinitely bigger inside. Yeah, it's like a TARDIS. You don't need an economy if everyone's drunk. I don't know. People experiencing hangovers, I'm sure, would beg to differ. Breathe. I gotta breathe. I'll be fine. I just gotta breathe a little bit. Just. Okay. I think I can breathe now. I think my body remembered how to exist. Let's do it. While I can still breathe. We're good. Whew. Can't get a hangover if you never stop drinking. You can get alcohol poisoning though. Don't want that. Then you can never get drunk again. Come on. Think about this. You gotta think smart. Ooh, to put in perspective, Disneyland holds up to 85,000 people. We have more followers than a typical Disneyland. That's a lot of peeps. That's a lot of people. All right. Let me really quickly. Where is my list? Where is my list? Okay, there we go. Let me see. Thank you, real quick. To go in the other direction, 100K is the number of people on average who died every 2.5 days during World War II. That's a sad fact. I have no idea if it's true. I cannot verify that. Kept my word. Thank you for the congratulations. Thank you for the gifted subs. It's been a wild time. It's been a wild time. Honestly, JJ Swift, thank you for the resub. Happy 3 months. Welcome on back. And Mighty Robotnik, welcome on back. Happy 4 months. Nito, I did the thing. Congratulations. You did it. You done did it. Good job. And Cam, thank you for the gifted sub. Dr. Brown, thank you for the resub. Happy stream baby to you. 9 months is a long time, but it doesn't feel long. I don't feel like I've been streaming for almost 2 years now. Ooh. Where did the time go? Bacon, thank you for the 100 shinies. Is that at least one more 0 to your follower count? I'd be rivaling Iron Mouse numbers. I'm not setting any goals like that. I just want to vibe and have fun. If I set a follower goal, I feel like that's not a good idea. That's putting too much pressure on people and myself for aspects that I cannot control. That's just that's a downhill slope down bad mental health road. Tenebros, thank you for the sub. Welcome on into the tavern. And Kempaward, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. Cerritos, thank you for the resub. Happy 3 months. And Haseo, thank you very much for the 100 shinies and the congratulations. Thank you. Ah. Gamer, you drew a goblin. Let's go. Congratulations. That is awesome. I'm so glad you did that. Also, Jones, hi. I hope you're doing well. It's good to see you. If you gotta get going, no worries. I appreciate you even saying hi, Gnomes. Thank you very much. Alright, we're getting there. Ooh, we're almost there. Bacon, thank you for the 500 shinies. At what point does your shiny hoard go from being under your desk to having a desk decorated on top of it? Sometimes, if I'm feeling a little spicy, I'll shove it under the couch and surprise myself with it and go, oh, I found money in my couch cushions. It's a good day. Even more fun, put put a couple of them in your jacket pockets, so that way if you go out for a walk or something, you'll always have money on you. That way you could just buy a sandwich if you're out and you don't feel like going home. It's nice. It's a really nice little feeling. It sounds silly, but I like doing that. Kingfoot Stallion, thank you for the resub. Happy 9 months. Congrats on your stream, baby. It's a gamer. Hayden Fire, thank you for the resub. Happy 4 months. Thanks for everything. Thank you. Thank you very much. And Don Perino, happy 17 months. Welcome back. Zombie Man, thank you. Happy 11 months. Almost a year now. Almost a year, buddy. Woo. I've almost been doing this for 2 years. As a small streamer, I want to say congrats on 100K and hope you have fun. Also love your singing from the other streams. Thank you. I'm back to singing, baby. Let's go. My throat is better. Turns out I need about a day and a half to recover from one-hand clapping. So if I am going to play that, I'll probably space my streams out a little bit, just in case. Squawky Live, thank you for the resub. Happy 6 months. Blew a brake line in the truck today. But survived for the 6 months anniversary. I'm glad you survived. Here's to the Subaru that's about to bless the driveway. Hope that wasn't too expensive to fix, homie. Take it easy and thank you. Philly, thank you for the 100 shinies. How many enchantments till you're on par with an Elder Chromatic Dragon? Maybe one day. Maybe that'll be my retirement, as I'll turn into a dragon. I'll graduate from being a goblin, become a dragon VTuber. Oh, but then I won't fit in backpacks as easily. What is gonna be, what? Oh, one of my favorite modes of transportation, just hijacking a ride in someone's backpack. It's fun. It's real fun. You get a good view? Dang. Population of Nampa, Idaho is 100,200. Puts things into perspective. Really does put things into his perspective. Ooh. You could be a small dragon. I could be like a pixie dragon. Are those a thing? Those must be a thing. Pixie dragons, right? Lord Sparklebottom, thank you for the sub for 6 months. Jeez. Welcome on in. I hope you're having a good time. I would hope so if you're gonna be here for 6 months. And Generic Skybox, thank you for the gifted sub. Angels, and thank you for the 100 shinies. And thank you for the congratulations. So you didn't draw on the special occasion. Oh ho ho, a little celebration art. It's gonna be a fun time. I might take a couple suggestions, so if you got some ideas, I wouldn't mind hearing them in a little bit. Not yet. I want to finish saying thank you first. Manners. There's an order. I gotta say thank you, and then I can have fun. Beard of Cause, thank you for the resub. Happy 3 months. It's been 3 months already. Time flies when you're watching cute goblins. And there are many a cute goblin to watch. I am certainly not the only one. There are many others. Just look up goblin VTubers. There's a lot. Wizlock Nordfinder. Welcome on in. Have a happy time. Relax yourself. Come and rest. What? Glitch Soul, thank you for the 100 shinies. Just a reminder to picture how many people 100K is. That's 20K more people than Big Football Stadium. Ooh, yeah. I think I read that already, but thank you once again. And Paladin, thank you for the sub with Prime. Welcome on in. Hope you're having fun. And Bacon, thank you for the 500 shinies. I nominate Honey to be ambassador of cute goblins. All in favor say aye. That's a lot of responsibility. I can't represent a whole bunch of people like that. I can only represent myself. I can only represent myself. All goblins are different. All goblins are different. We're all not all the same. Dark Arrow, thank you for the resub. Happy 14 months. Whew. And Agatha Debog, thank you for the resub. Happy 3 months. Nil Pretzel, thank you for the gifted sub to Gamer Goblin Gussie. I love it. Generic Skybox, thank you for the 1,000 shinies. Jeez. Just want to say your art and ranking for your little gobbo is both incredible and adorable. Thank you. You've inspired me to take up art, and I've been starting your art tutorial VODs. Love your style and your personality. Keep doing great things. Thank you. I hope the VODs are helpful. And if not, that's okay. There's a lot of good tutorials out online, so make sure you look around. It's good. Whew. Don't get nervous. Don't get nervous. Don't get nervous. Professional. Professional. Gold Boss, thank you for the resub. Happy 6 months. Ah. Evan Skyheart, thank you for the 500 shinies and the congratulations. Thank you. And Flamey, thank you for the resub. Happy 9 months. Time for Red to Miss Honeygoblin. Back to my lurk. Enjoy your lurk and your stream, baby. And Milo, thank you for the 200 shinies and congratulations. It's still going. Townie Tyree, thank you for the resub. Happy 4 months. And Cosmic Otaku, thank you for the 250 shinies. 100,000 welcomers. I cannot read that because I don't know how to read Gaelic. But that's kind of cool. I don't know how to pronounce those accents. Glitch Soul, thank you for the 100. Thanks for making Saturday such a fun day. Loved watching yours and Gary's stream. And it was fun photoshopping Gary to a badge card nicknamed Gary. I'm glad you had fun. I'm glad you had a lot of fun. Remuctus, thank you for the resub. Or not the resub, the sub. Welcome on in. My bad, I misread that. And Lord Sparklebottom, thank you for the 1,000 shinies. Oh, that's a lot of shinies. That is a whole lot of shinies. Ooh, that could be a blunt weapon. If I put it in a bag, that could be a blunt weapon. Your fanbase were active military. They'd be larger than the bottom 123 countries' militaries. That's a lot of people. It's just generally a lot of people. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Lord Logan. First time I'm going to sleep when you actually stream. I'm listening a bit to fall asleep. It's nice to be here and I wish you a nice dream. Thank you, Zettel. I hope you have a really good sleep. Make sure you get some good rest. There'll be a VOD of this later, so don't even worry about it. Goladad, thank you for the posture check. And Bloodus, thank you for the 1,000 shinies. Congrats on the 100k for being the sweetest goblin you can be. Stretch this out. I'm doing my best. Thank you very, very much. Whew. Wow, 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 wow. The random noises are coming back. Whew. You can tell that I've been hanging out with the goofballs because I start doing random noises. Oh, it's so much fun. It happens every time. But Katsu, thank you for the song redeem. I will get right to that, actually. Let's go. I will be focused today. We're going to be focused. Remember to breathe. I'll try. Thanks, guy. Also, Killjoy, welcome on in. Just about to do a little sing-song before we do some art. Alright, quick sip of water, and then we're good for a little singing. Focus, yes, yes, focus. Whew. Time is an illusion that helps things make sense. So we're always living in the present tense. It seems unforgiving when a good thing ends. But you and I will always be back then. You and I will always be back then. Singing will happen, happening, happened. Will happen, happening, happen, and will happen again and again. 'Cause you and I will always be back then. You and I will always be back then. If there were some amazing force outside of time to take us back to where we were and hang each moment up like pictures on the wall inside a billion tiny frames so that we could see it all. It would look like will happen, happening, happened, will happen, happening, happened, and there we are again and again. 'Cause you and I will always be back then. You and I will always be back then. And so you and I will always be best friends. Strange loud noises. This is good. Reminds me of something like from Final Fantasy. Final Fantasy, really? It's from Adventure Time, so maybe Final Fantasy has a little more overlap with this music than I thought, or with Adventure Time. Dingus! Hello! How are you? You just missed the song? Yes, but that's okay. There will be more. My throat is feeling better. I took a nice amount of rest, drank a whole bunch of tea. We're good. We're good, buddy. Also, read. Remoticus, thank you for the sub. Welcome on in. And Bloodass, thank you for the 1,000 shinies. And Snipecatcher, thank you for the sub with Prime. Welcome on in. That song, it was Time Adventure from Adventure Time. It's written by Rebecca Sugar. I love Rebecca Sugar's music. So good. Had the foresight to have Twitch open on multiple devices this time because it crashed on my Xbox. Oh, smart. But also it's unfortunate that it crashed. Thanks, Ghost. Thanks. Trying not to be nervous about the noises I make anymore. Trying to be a little more confident in myself, and it's going kind of okay. Dingus, I'm so good. I'm even better now that you're alive. Thank you, Dingus. Hatchet, I do play D&D. Currently, I have a mini campaign going on with some friends, and I'm about to start another big campaign with my old D&D group. We were on break for a long time because our DM was rewriting a story, so I'm excited to see what he's got in store for us. It's gonna be fun. Favorite Adventure Time character? I like Huntress Wizard. But Jake is also really good. I relate a lot to Jake just because eldest sibling, you know? Like, maybe Jermaine. Actually, yeah. I used to be very much like Jermaine, where it was like I had to hold up a lot of responsibilities, and now I'm a bit more like Jake, where I'm like, nah. Actually, let's just vibe. Let's enjoy life while we got some. Again, someone gifted me a sub right at the end of the previous stream. Want to stop by briefly and say congrats on 100K subs. Oh, no, it's not 100K subs. It is 100%. It's 100K followers. Completely different. Very, very different. 100K subs that's a ridiculously large amount. Jeez. No. Enjoy the YouTube clips. Love your whole setup. Thank you very much. Thank you very, very much. I hope I wasn't misrepresenting. I meant to say is, because it's 100K followers. It's different. It's very different. Congrats on 100K millionaire days. Easy clap. What's up? I'm gonna go buy a content house and then be lonely in it. Actually, no, I would have 100% went the goofballs. I would make it a little goofy content house. Wizlock, hello, and I've been watching your stuff for almost a year. Starting with your game streams. Your collab with Gabi was what eventually led me to watching Twitch more than YouTube. Love your work. Thank you. Oh, I love collabing with Gabi. She's so funny. She brings out such a good energy in me that I sometimes struggle to bring out in myself. She's just so funny and nice and energetic. Ah! I love my friends. I love my friends very, very much. But yeah, I'm excited to play more games with Gabi, actually. Dingus, thank you for the gifted sub. Thank you very, very much. We can't make her a liar. Let's get her to 100k subs. That's a lot. That's a lot. That's an insane amount. That's a lot. And y'all should be saving money for yourselves, because that's important. It's tax season. Bro, Gabi is incredibly smooth. Like, insanely smooth. She's so smooth, but at the same time, does not realize when people are flirting with her. It's so much fun. Like, when I went into New York with her, it was so much fun watching, like, so many shopkeepers and just random people kind of flirting with her. And she's just like, oh yeah, people are generally this friendly and nice, and I usually get this much free stuff. And I'm like, Gabi, I don't know how to tell you this. They're flirting with you. And I understand why. But also, you can see it, right? You could definitely see it, right? Right? The Riz is off the charts with that one. I told you all these months ago you would get to this point, so technically, 95% of the credit for no reason. Ah, I understand, Bill. Thank you for that. Thank you very much. Money supporting you is my favorite type of self-care. Well, you can, if you want to think of it that way, support me by supporting you. Like, eat healthy, eat good food, and spend money on yourself. And maybe if you got pocket change, then maybe. Hope that your D&D sessions goes good. Honestly, I no longer have D&D courage to do more sessions with them anymore. Oh, that sucks. I mean, life happens, and sometimes it's unfortunate, but D&D's going good. Having the little mini campaign with some friends is really nice. She says eat healthy while I down a bag of donuts. Listen, I had a sandwich beforehand. Not that much better. It was like a BLT. But still. Sometimes you just do what you can with what you got. Thing is, I'll have more money on me when you have a plushie. Alright. Yeah, I'll keep that in mind. See the finale a couple days ago? No, I haven't. I've been too busy with Easter. I went to see, because like I got a bunch of family. So I had some family visits, and I had to visit some family. And by the time that happened, I was so tired. I was like, I'm gonna, for the first time, actually in maybe 12 years, I just sat on my couch and did nothing for 4 hours. Like, I grabbed my Gengar plushie, the one that Gary got me, and I just put a blanket around my legs and sat there in silence for 4 hours. And I don't know if that's normal. Because normally when I decompress, it's by doing art or reading a book or something. But, like, nothing. My brain wanted no stimulation. It wanted nothing happening. And to just breathe and exist. And I don't know what to do with that information. It's an awesome feeling, Nightmare. Absolutely. It's a weirdly awesome feeling. I was not expecting it. 100% was not expecting it. Also, Golodet, thank you for the hydrate. Oh. Wow. Also, Venomous Maximus, thank you for the breathe redeem. Good timing. Honey learns she relaxes. Honestly, though, I think I learned that's what relaxing is, just sitting and doing nothing for hours. And, like, I don't mean, like, watching a show, reading a book, or doing drawings or something. Like, actually doing nothing but sitting and breathing. Letting my brain just do nothing. Like, force it to do nothing. And it was so nice. I did do it again today because I was so socially drained after the long weekend visit with my family. So I got to do that a little bit before stream, and it was very nice. Sometimes your brain just need a hard reset. Absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you, Slyo. And Rummy. Yeah, you don't really understand it, you know? You don't understand it until you actually experience it and you're like, oh, so this is what normal people do. Thanks, yes, dude. Haki, are you an introvert? Oh, absolutely. Absolutely an introvert. Like, I feel bad because a lot of the times when my friends start contacting me and they're like, hey, do you want to do this? You want to go out for a movie? You want to do trivia? You want to go out to bar? You want to go dancing? I'm just like, no. I went outside. I went shopping. And I hung out with my sibling. I'm good for a week. I played pickleball with my dad. I'm good until next week. Oh. Mwah. Mwah. Blaze, thank you for the resub. Happy 18 months, welcome on back. And Meta, thank you for the 100 Chinese. It's been forever since an art stream. Time for art and you goblin thing. Yeah! We're gonna do art today. It's gonna be fun. I'm just calming myself a little bit. Just a little bit. Bam, 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 bam. Ba-da-dum, bam, 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 ba-dum. Gonna go play some 7 days. Ooh, have fun! Wow. This is literally me. I can literally do one thing a week and I'll be content. Yeah, it's difficult because it's really strange because with the goofballs, I could hang out with them for weeks and not get that tired. Like, of course I would have moments of like, hey, homies, I gotta have like a day to myself. And they would be really cool with it because they're also all introverts. I think almost all of them, not all of them. But like a lot of them are introverts as well. And I'm just like, oh, to be understood is so nice. Oh, to say, hey, I don't want to join y'all because I'm tired. And not have any of them go, oh, but we really want you to go is, and for all of them to go, yeah, no worries, homies, you rest. Oh, the bliss you feel. Oh, I love my friends. Thank you, Joseph. Also, welcome in Stooge Mine too. There's nothing better for an introvert to spend one day with friends than to spend a week alone in bed. Yeah, it ain't even in, like alone in bed, just without having to perform, you know? Make sure everyone knows that you're okay. An extrovert always finds an introvert and just adopts them and takes them on adventures. Oh, absolutely. I've gotten adopted by so many extroverts and taken on so many adventures. I do thank them because good memories. But I always feel bad when I don't. Because sometimes, well, quite often, I do not return the favor, unfortunately, because they'll do an activity for the week and then I will be like, I should plan something. But then I'm like, I am so tired. I'm going to be so grumpy if I do that. It's not going to be fun. Neko, thank you. Hello. Wish it could be understood like that, but Lady Fate and life are unforgiving beings. It's rough. It is. It's a bit of having to explain to your friends that your social battery is different. Your needs are different. But also explaining that you do not... You enjoy being invited to things, but they should not take it harshly when you say you need time or refuse, you know? To be fair, honey, pretty sure more than half your followers want to adopt. Understandable. I am pocket-sized. Easy to carry around. And sometimes I'll just sit quietly in a backpack. Just give me a sandwich. Ooh, lovely. Good times. Maybe a little paper to draw on. I'm set. Absolutely set. Your introverts should try being unreasonably rude to someone reasonably rude from time to time. I don't like being rude, though. I don't want to be rude. Doesn't feel good. Doesn't feel good. Honey streaming and just be redundant. Onion ring. Congratulations. That is awesome. Oh, you got to see the horse animations. Huh? They're very interesting. Very interesting. Kind of sandwich? Almost any kind, honestly. As long as it's a good sandwich. I prefer savory sandwiches personally, but a PB&J, also very nice. Also, real good stuff. I like it quite a lot. I'm just vibing right now. Okay, I've gotten comfortable enough that my brain is like, we're gonna focus on this music because this is my this is my art stream music, so it really helps me to stay energized, but also kind of relax my brain so that I don't get too nervous. You know, jealousy introverts because at least you're alone by choice and not because you don't have anyone to hang out with. Pros and cons to both, honestly. It is very rough. I cannot say one is better than the other. I'm gonna draw 100 little honeys. That would be kind of cute, actually. That would be a lot of work, though. But yes, guy, I'm going to do smart. Let me just double check that everything is all set up, because I think it should be. Little reminder in the corner of my screen so that I don't forget. Neko, you gonna go sleep? Get some rest! Thank you for dropping by and saying congratulations. I hope you have a good time. Just resting, actually. Yeah. Rest is important. Gotta have a good one. Gotta have a good night's rest. One day I'll learn how to speak, but until then, I hope it's funny that I trip over my own words. I'm nervous. Y'all make me a little bit nervous. Let's actually change this to, just for fun, let's change this to Twitch's color. So you never relax the stream? Pretty much, yeah. This is what happens when I try to relax. I purposely put on music so I don't relax. It's a interesting strategy, I know, but keeps me from getting too into it, you know? You ever get in those art moods where you're just like zeroed in on art and you forget that you're supposed to be doing other stuff too? No? Just me? And more than 100 kilometer. Oh, yeah. Yeah. This is so I remember. Ah! There we go. I got the nervous out. We're good. Impact. Thank you for the ear wiggles. We good. All right. Hands a little rough. Let me do this real quick. Will you add Gandalf? No, too tall. He'd be too big for this canvas. Squigglies. I'm warming up my hand. One sec. We're gonna avoid carpal tunnel today by just drawing spirals and circles. Yes, every single time. I'd be doing something for myself and I would forget that I have something important to do. Oh, I do that so much with art. It's so easy to start doodling something and then get really carried away with a sketch and then go, wait, I was supposed to do work. Ooh, it's rough. Wizard honey can be one of the 100. Ooh. I don't know if I could draw 100 of me. That is a lot. 100's a lot. Got home from work and saw that your stream. Decided to say hi and congratulate on 100k. Thank you! Thank you very much! And Hernopolis, thank you for the 100 shinies. Hope you're having a good day. Been kind of zoned out and enjoying some strategy games as of late. The Last Spell is a monster of a strategy game. If you like turn-based chaotic strategy, this be a game for you. Not personally my scene, but then again, maybe it will be. Maybe I just haven't found the right turn-based RPG or strategy game. Also, Cobra, thank you for the resub. Happy 21 months. Welcome on back. Xmas, I hope you have fun chilling. Ooh, a honey-themed Twitch logo. I wonder what that would look like. Shut, you think you clicked the wrong stream? No worries. Hope you get to where you want to be. You go back and tell Lil Honey she'd be entertaining 100,000 people as their favorite gobbo. How would she react, I wonder? Absolutely would not be able to comprehend even the idea of VTubers. Like, Lil Baby Honey would not be able to grasp the concept of Twitch. Lil Baby Honey grew up with YouTube, though, so she knew what game playthroughs were. Like, a lot of the stuff I watched with kids was like Jacksepticeye, Game Grumps. I watched Scene Anners. And I think there wasn't that many. I watched a little bit of PewDiePie when I was younger, but it was fine. Played too many horror games and I got too scared. But like, I remember that era of YouTube and going, man, that looks like fun. Couldn't be me. I don't think I'm entertaining enough. And here we are. The old Scene Anners. I still do have some nostalgia for Scene Anners' old videos. It was a silly idea, but I would want to see Honey as a mechanic working on an EVA unit. Ooh. Gobby's been trying to get me to watch the new EVA... Is it Evangelion? The new EVA movie... Or not movie, series, I think. With the red-haired girl? I don't know if it's EVA, but my brain says it is because mechs. I don't know a lot about mechs. Let's thank you for the 100. Want to share an Elden Ring tip? Found out you can actually pause the game by going equipment, help, explanation. Why would they put that in there? Listen, at that point, just put a little pause button in there. Ever see how Jeff Darrow avoids the artist? He holds the pen with his pinky and his thumb. Yeah, it's so strange, and it makes sense because I was taught in our school that one of the ways you could avoid carpal tunnel. So the way you see the handle on the screen, this is how I actually hold the pen. However, if instead of using your index finger, like I have it here, and you grip it with your middle finger, that is another way to avoid getting carpal tunnel. Not completely, of course, but it will help reduce the pressure, you know? E-Raptor's voice the character, and Al has to be like, oh, does he now? Pretty recognizable voice. Actually, no. There's been a couple things where Cove has been like, that's Aaron from Game Grumps, and I was like, really? Impressive. Meta, thank you for the 200 shinies. As a shapeshifter, Goblin is one of my favorite forms to take. I really vibe with it and look up to you. Thank you, Metamorph. I think shapeshifters are pretty cool. Very, very cool concept. Wow. I'm gonna go with like a cake sort of composition to start out with. Just because it's the first one that comes to mind. Throw the cake away. Thank you, Gamer. You did surprise me a little bit. I'm dressed as Winnie the Pooh eating a hot jar of honey. What if I want to... Ooh, What kind of outfit should I wear? So I don't know if I'd wear a Winnie the Pooh one. Probably have my glasses. Plus, it's kind of funny to think about how far I've come so far in this interesting journey on the internet. It's like, if you had told me that I would get to this point, I don't think I would have believed you. I don't think I would have believed that this many people would be aware of my existence, you know? It makes me incredibly happy that I'm even capable of being known by this many people. It's also a little bit nerve-wracking, you know? Is cake double cheeked up? Yeah, let me put the double zeros in there. What if I make it like a multiple tiered cake? This is also backwards, I just realized. Wow. Hitting it. I hit it so close to my birthday, as well as my debut-versary, or my stream-aversary, That, like, a cake feels appropriate, honestly. Oh, you know what I should do? Ooh. I should draw, like, people clapping in the back, like, congratulations. Like the Eva ending. Congratulations. Congratulations. Could draw slightly less than 100 honeys in a streamer town preparing a little celebration. Listen, that involves a background. Ooh, that adds way too much. Which would your younger self find harder to believe? You're enjoyed by thousands of people, or you're known as a cute goblin? I think the thousands of people one. Because, like, I understand, even as, like, a kid, like, on the internet, like, I understood the idea of someone, like, RPing as a character online. I don't exactly RP very much as a goblin. Like, shocker, I know. But, like, for the most part, this is just what I do and the way I talk, just in general. Like, you could ask any of the goofballs. The cool thing about the goofballs is, like, they are the same off stream as they are on stream. It's really comforting to know. I imagine Honey would be doing that one Boshi clip where she's screaming and glitching out of reality after seeing she got 100k. Younger me would have definitely been terrified. As, you know, stage fright and performance anxiety. I'm getting a lot better. A lot better. It used to be... It used to be so much worse. So much worse. It was unfortunate because even as a kid, I was pretty good at singing and I wanted to be in plays. Like back in high school, even in like elementary school, I wanted to be in plays, but then stage fright hit too hard. And so I got to just enjoy my other friends being on the stage and I got to be kind of the background crew. It was fun. I was really happy. Why do you have to flip the screen? So the reason I flip the screen, for me, is so that my brain doesn't get too used to seeing the drawing as it is. It is a interesting brain trick that my teacher taught me. Because your brain will relax itself when you draw things the normal way, without flipping it. And so you won't be able to see your art from a different perspective, so you won't be able to correct it as much. If you flip the canvas, it can sometimes give you a new perspective and you can go, oh, this actually doesn't look right. Let me correct it. It's not oh, my art's bad. It's, oh, I've made a mistake. Like one eye is lower than the other. One ear is bigger than the other, you know, something like that. It's tough because like, I actually know a bunch of artists that trick doesn't work on. For example, like Cove actually doesn't, Cove, my roommate, she flips canvases all the time, but she doesn't see the difference. So, or maybe she might be starting to, but like even back in school, she didn't. So, you're safe for being a theater kid. The theater kids were so cool. Like the theater kids in my school were kind of like celebrities. They were all really cool because the plays they put on were really, really entertaining. And everyone really liked them because they all had such big personalities. It was incredible. Nesbit, no streamer voice? Legitimately, when I first started streaming, I considered putting on a streaming voice. But then that didn't go well. I couldn't maintain it for very, very long without getting self-conscious and nervous. So I figured just using my regular voice is probably the easiest solution, just to have my throat relax and be less like I'm putting on an act, you know? Doodle Honey looks terrified and exhausted. I'll probably change the expression a little bit later, but I just want to get the rough down. Let's actually make it bigger. In elementary school, I was so nervous about being in a school play, I got a stomachache and stayed home sick. Oh no! Oh, that's too bad. That kind of sucks. I know that feeling though. I felt like I was in theater for a while. It was interesting. It's really fun, yeah. Arcrack, goblin voice? Yeah, I can't really do a goblin voice. I don't think my throat is strong enough for that. I don't have any experience in voice acting either. Honey's PFP. Calm, cool, collected, confident. The goblin girl boss the tavern. Honey IRL. I get stage fright. Actually, I'm a little nervous today, so we're just gonna do art. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Honestly, part of the villain arc was just like, I was wondering if I change my aesthetic to look more villainous and confident, because that's what I really love about villains, is the confidence which they carry themselves. Will that affect my confidence? And to a certain extent, it actually did. The character I see on screen moving helps to solidify the feeling, you know, the confident vibe that I want to feel. And so it helped a little bit. Didn't work completely because, you know, doing bad stuff made my tummy hurt. But it's kind of like a dress for the part, you know? Also, I just want to say thank you very much to those of y'all who keep giving me congratulations. That's very, very kind of you. I really appreciate it. Thank you. I'm sorry I'm not responding to absolutely everything. I try my best to read as much as I can. Personal anecdote, I had my first jazz solo in front of an audience and my legs buckled and nearly made me slide out the chair from underneath me. Oh, that sucks. Oh no, that sucks so bad. Can you do a British accent? Not well. I feel like I would offend a lot of British people, actually. I don't think I'd be good at it, quite honestly. Love doing voices in D&D. Makes me say things that surprises even me. I've tried doing character voices in D&D. It activates my fight or flight. And it scares me. I get a little bit of like mini panic attacks when I do that, unfortunately. Something about it is very, very frightening. Hence, another reason why I couldn't really do a voice on stream. Went to the same high school as Zac Efron, so that theater was big for years. I can see that. Yep, I could see that. Congrats on making ear blushes. No. You will not. Impact, thank you for the hydrate, though. Ooh, excuse me. And One Trick Jund, thank you for the posture check. Kanetsu, thank you for the sub with Prime. Welcome on into the tavern. Well, I hope you're having a lovely day. Also, ready to get set and go level up? Hi. I hope you're doing well. Wow. And Jonas, thank you for the sub. Welcome to the tavern. Come on in and relax. We're just doing art. And then happy. Catch you later. Let's see. I think I can push this expression more. I want to make it... No, it's not that I'm in the cake, but like I get to stare at the cake. From... Oh, what is it? There's a film term for it where it's like Gaussian blur or focus blur, I think it was. I think instead of making it a big ol' cake, I'll make it like a cupcake. I don't know how to draw cupcakes. I don't actually eat that many cupcakes now that I think about it. And then we'll put people in the background here. Doing the congratulations! 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 I love that. Guy, depth of field. Yeah, depth of field. When it gets to 249k, I will give 100 gift sub. That is a lot, and you do not have to do that. I will not hold you to that. You can do what you please. What flavor of cake is the art? Purple. Purple flavored. A DM games is still randomly getting anxiety doing it. I'm glad I am not alone. But also, I understand and I feel your pain. That sucks. Performance anxiety in D&D? Sucks, homie. I hope it gets better for the both of us. You get frightened because it's embarrassing to do voices? Yes, absolutely. I remember when I was a kid, it's bad. When I was a kid, my siblings and I would do voices, and I think maybe when I was a kid, I think one person made fun of it. Like, they laughed and said my voice was weird when I did it, and I think that happened enough times that I was like, I'm actually not gonna speak in front of you anymore. I don't like this. And then that slowly turned into me becoming the quiet kid because I was like, maybe my voice is just weird. Maybe I'm the weird one who's making people uncomfortable. Ooh, bad. Not a good feeling. So I became silent. It also did not help that I loved singing when I was a kid because it was fun. Like, it was just a fun activity. And one of my siblings was really went through a whole like super bad mean phase, and it sucked. They were very mean to a lot of people. But they went through a phase where they just, if anyone was happy, they would be ultra critical. And so while I was singing one time, they went, you know, you have a dead face when you sing. And I was like, you know, this one actually hurts. That one hurt. And so I stopped being in front of people. Dingus, see, I was told I make weird noises and I doubled down and did more than spite. That's awesome though. That is the right attitude to have. Absolutely. Rebel's the worst flavor? I don't know. Ube's not a bad flavor, actually. It's cupcake or to scale? It's a cupcake. I'm gonna do some depth of field. Question, have you ever run into a problem where you start out drawing, but due to misplacement run out of space for continuation? Yeah, usually I just make the canvas bigger. Ah yes, PTSD at a young age. Ooh. Oh boy. Reminiscing about the good old days of, oh no, this is where all my trauma started. Oh no. She sounds exactly like my younger siblings. Ooh. Yeah, I think, so I'm the eldest, so I wouldn't be surprised if my younger sibling was feeling some inferiority complex and was taking it out on me, which is, like, understandable. I was a very competitive kid, and being the eldest probably was an interesting dynamic for them. But yeah, that one stung. They never apologized for it, but I don't think they actually remember it, so what you gonna do? I assure you that while green is one of my favorite colors, green is the worst flavor. But melon, though. Melon's good. Or grape. Grape's a good flavor. That's green, right? I did the same on doubling down with silly voices, and that directly led to me muting my wife. Listen, it worked out! Let's go! People just gotta be openly weird. Not like bad weird. We being respectful of other people's personal space, as well as eardrums. But like just being your weird self and being happy and not harming anyone, that shouldn't really be criticized, honestly. It's a shame that so many people feel scared, myself included, to just relax and be weird. I missed out on a lot of good things because of that. And I don't intend to miss out on any more. Make this bigger. Okay, there's one composition. What about a little party hat? Why do I look so upset the way I've drawn myself? Jeez. I think maybe if I... trying to convey kind of surprised, but not upset. It's a hard emotion to do. That's not bad. That's not too far off. I was in an 8-year relationship and they slowly critiqued me out of all my fun and silly whimsy. Should have left years ago, but damn, we learned to be a silly little... Yeah, that's hard, and I'm glad you're learning how to be a silly little person again. That's the best way to do it. Just be yourself, be happy. Kevin, we're a green apple. That is a really... Oh, and lime! What is it? Yes. lime, great flavor. Naruhoto Durandale, thank you for the gifted sub. And Sable, thank you for the 300 shinies. Goblin 100k, let's go, let's go! I'm cringe, but I'm free, yes. Someone said my voice was unfortunate. I didn't speak much for a month or two. That is probably the worst thing, is... One of the worst things I think you can say to a person... There are a lot of awful things you can say to a person, so keep that in mind. But like one of the worst things is telling someone or saying to someone that you don't like their laugh or that they have a bad laugh. Like that is a person expressing happiness and joy and being content. That is... Why would you be mean about that? Why? Still in shock. She woke up 100k followers and can't process it yet. Yeah, I'm still processing it. Let's go. She looks confused about what's going on and slowly devolving to panic mode. Me. That's me. What if I do like a little bunch of balloons and streamers? That's not what a streamer looks like. Streamer. Let's see. Confetti. This isn't bad. Alright, let's keep with this composition for now. Let's do a little cleanup. Wah! Agent Elk, thank you for the gifted sub. And Mimface, thank you for the 10 gifted subs. How's it going? Laughter is involuntary. Yeah, and it's so nice. I love the sound of laughter. Especially when it's just people being silly, you know? Oh, just gotta stretch real quick. I worked out my my back and shoulders the other day. They are sore, but that does mean that they're gonna get more muscular. Let's go! I'm going to be stronger. Dingus, I love people with unique laughs. I've deadass developed crushes on people just from that. Listen, it's so easy to develop a crush on someone when they're like laughing and being silly. Like almost every crush I've ever had is because someone had a very, very genuine laugh and enjoys being happy and talking about what they like. It is so incredibly easy to get a crush on someone because of that. So be happy. Be yourself, be happy. And don't be ashamed of liking what you like, especially if it's something harmless that, you know, makes you giggle. Wow. D-Bang, thank you for the 100 shinies. And Impact, thank you for the head pats. And there's a rare breed of laugh that is truly grating. Don't gotta point it out to the person, but it does exist. True, but yeah, to a certain extent, like if that is their laugh, I don't think I'd feel comfortable telling them like, hey, your laugh bad, because it's happiness. That's cool. Last time I got too silly, now I'm a funny white shirt with the long sleeves in a large white room holding nothing but a bed. This is a joke, just so you know. No worries, Bill. It's all good. Also, Slav, thank you for saying hello before going to sleep. I hope you have a good rest. Me and my brothers would wrestle and they were much bigger than me, so I started to laugh uncontrollably when they hurt me. Oh, you have a similar habit as to what I do. When I am stressed or anxious, I laugh a lot because it is a nervous habit. For me, it was to make sure that people didn't feel scared that I was anxious, because if I got anxious, the other little siblings would also be anxious, so I wasn't allowed to be upset or anything. Which, hindsight, I gotta go get it checked out. But it does mean that I laugh a lot when I'm stressed, and sometimes that does work. I'm Ciara Sauce. Thank you for the resub. Happy 3 months. Welcome on back. Do you have a crush on all the goofballs then? Absolutely. 100% Blood Asp. 100%. I love the goofballs so much. They're all so passionate and so happy, and they talk about things that make them so happy, and you can feel how good it feels to be them, weirdly enough. And they're also just so understanding that even if they enjoy something, it might not be for everybody, you know? Like, I think at one point Petra was like, we could go clubbing. And I love Petra's energy. Petra, so much fun and energetic. Love her so much. But me, being a little introvert who likes quiet, I was like, actually, nah, I'm good. And Petra was like, that's totally fine. Absolutely no worries. And she did not make me feel bad at all for not going. She didn't go, oh, are you sure? Or like, oh, it'd be really fun though. She was like, nah, no worries. I understand. And I didn't realize how much I needed to hear that. Because I don't know any person I don't know many people who would have said that to me. A lot of my life has been me agreeing to going to events and doing things with other people because they wouldn't accept no for an answer because they wanted me to be there, you know? How do you club? I don't know. Last time I went to a club, you just sort of put in some noise canceling earphones and then move around with a bunch of sweaty people around you. That's been my clubbing experience, honestly. Raywolf, thank you for the 100 shinies. And Numbnuts Forever, thank you for the breathe redeem. Oh, thank you, Mr. Mike. Yeah, I'm glad you like it. But that can backfire like the cave incident. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. You're right, Jedi. Absolutely. That did backfire a little bit. I was made fun of for my laugh and developed a laugh with no sound. Now it just worries people that I'm joking. That's kind of funny, actually. Like, not any disrespect, but like it's funny how that worked out. It's just, now you make people worried. Oh no. I can speak for most when I say that you're a great highlight for most people's day. Congratulations on 100k and love your art. Thank you. Thank you very much. Me, you saved my life, honey. I'm just a silly little goblin. I'm just being a silly little guy on the internet. I don't know what to tell you. I'm being a funky little guy. It's all good. And I'm glad y'all are here to just vibe with me and take it easy. Cut your club with your strength stat. You're being clever now, aren't you? Hmm? Good looking. You're a guy? Am I? I'm a funky little goblin. What is your gender? Goblin. I can be as weird as I want. Dems the rules, baby. And that's not what it looks like. Okay, what's in your pants? Mischief. And maybe a couple churros. You want a snack? Not gonna lie, when I was a kid, I was pretty much the mom friend from a very early age. I would always have snacks on me, as well as just like cash in case I needed to go buy something. Like that joke about like, hey, put some money in your jacket pocket. You might surprise yourself. I did that. I did that so that just in case I needed to go run somewhere, I would have money on my person. I have a mother that will laugh at the worst time. She will say that she finds everything funny. Listen, life's short. You gotta laugh when you can. It's just practical to have emergency cash. Yeah, I have a bunch of emergency cash on me that I gotta put in my pants pockets. They're not my pants pockets, actually. Those go through the wash. Jackets less so. Let's see. Ooh, that is too small. Too big. I always like to start with the eyelashes and the irises first. You can kind of get a sense of the emotion that you're supposed to be drawing a bit better when you start with it. They said be whatever you want. She decided to be a silly little guy. That's me. That's me. Are you proud, mother? Wow. I'm gonna have a glorious day. Thanks, Philly. You have a good day too. Let's just practical. Oh, I already read that. Tofu bacon? I don't know what brought that up, but I'd try some. I'll try tofu bacon. I actually, not gonna lie, I actually like trying out vegan stuff. I'm curious to see how people try to recreate meat without meat. Sometimes they get close, but a lot of the times they don't, and I just like to see what the result is. Chattery, I've got important stuff to do in a couple hours, and I gotta do it alone in spite of the fact that I'm not used to it at all and don't have backup even for emotional support, and I'm overthinking the ways it can go wrong. Luckily, I'm here watching you. Thank you, honey. You enjoying yourself in these streams is relaxing my overthinking introverted brain. No worries. I'm glad you're here, and I'm glad it is helping. I really hope that you'll be okay. I think you will. Just do your best, and don't be too harsh on yourself. That's all you can really ask. So you heard the Aussie mammoth meatball? I have not, actually, no. Vegan stuff is expensive? Yeah, vegan stuff can be really expensive, though. That's why I like to try it occasionally, but it's not an everyday snack at all. Actually, my sibling went vegan at one point. I was vegetarian for a little bit while too. Wasn't too bad, but don't think I did enough research because I don't think I was getting quite enough nutrients. And that's not to say that like vegetarians can't be healthy. It's like I don't think I was doing it properly. Generally prefer when vegan stuff is just vegan. I've been disappointed mainly by them trying to imitate me. Yeah, exactly. Me too. I like when they don't try to imitate meat, but sometimes they do a good job. But I like when they try to just be their own thing. Let's go. Let's move side to side. Let's go. Side to side. Let's go. There we go. That looks a bit better. Use the strengths of what foods you got instead of trying to be something else. Yeah, exactly. Plessy, thank you for the posture check. Cam, thank you for the 100 shinies. What? Can you imagine this cake your husbando and waifu comes out of the cake and puts the image in your head? Also, congratulations for 100k in almost 2 years. Well, I guess only 10 years to get the 1 million. I ain't gonna put that on anybody. This might be a bit of a hot take, so prepare thyselves. But I think setting goals around following is very unhealthy. Pestle, thank you for the 100 shinies. 100k, so 200k next year? Nah, I am not... The amount of people following you and aware of your existence is not something you can control. So I don't think it's healthy to base your success or your self-worth on that number. Because that is just ultimately a recipe for disaster, mental health-wise. You cannot control who sees you and how many people follow you. That is just something that you cannot control, and you shouldn't try to. It sounds almost... there's a lot of people that explain this much better than I could, so I highly recommend... Hey, LaserPup, thank you for the raid! I hope you had fun playing Splatoon! I missed Splatfest a little bit, so I didn't get to play very much last time, but I hope you had fun! Vessel, thank you for the 100. Sure we can. Dingus here. No, 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 no. And Siphon, thank you for the 100 shinies. Goals need numbers to measure progress, but if your whole goal is based on a number you can't control, it's not a good goal. Yeah. So the pumpkin potion, as well as... Trying to give advice and spicy takes, apparently. Pestle, thank you for the 10 gifted subs. You didn't help Team Aelin? Nope. Absolutely was not a helpful teammate, unfortunately. Honey's follower goals. Nah. Yeah. Exactly. When you set a goal, in general, it should be goals that you yourself can achieve, that are within your control, such as an unachievable goal is, I want to be a successful streamer. First off, that goal is too general. What is a successful streamer? And what do you quantify as success? An achievable version of that is, I would like to stream this frequently. That is an achievable goal because it is your time that you can dedicate. Chujiku, thank you for the gifted sub to Melody. Thank you very much. And Kumchugger, thank you for the hydrate. Oh, that's nice. You can control how many people follow you to an extent. I don't think you can. And I don't think you should try to. It's something you control, for example, is I am going to tweet this frequently. Things that you can act upon are achievable goals. Things that are outside of your control will just lead to a lot of unhappiness. Because when you don't see the results of what you're shooting for, it can be a little discouraging. So setting your goals low is not correct. Because setting low goals is almost setting yourself up for self-sabotage, if that makes sense sometimes. It's more of setting realistic, actionable things that you want to see happen. Smart goals. Specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, time-bound. Yes, standard. Thank you very much. That is an excellent way of putting it. If you want advice from other content creators on how to start, I would highly recommend checking out Cabal and Pumpkin Potion. They've done a whole bunch of talks about how to actually study your own analytics and the algorithms to kind of optimize how you get caught in the flow. For me personally, a lot of it was luck. For me, a lot of it was me going, I don't expect myself to be, air quotes, successful in this. I do, however, want to make my own model and stream 3 times a week. That's about it. Those were the actionable goals I took when I first started streaming. I was just fascinated with the tech and wanted to try it out. And here we are, 100K later. Wild. Also, I'm just double checking, did I miss anything? Basing your self-worth on a number of people seems like a quick way to get imposter syndrome. Yes. Yes. I expected crazy, excited, and bratty goblin, not wisdomful. Is that even a word in nurturing goblin? Oh, thank you, Breaker. Yeah, there's a whole wide variety. There's a lot of goblins that are very chaotic and energetic. Absolutely, they are wonderful content creators. Not what I'm into because I'm very low energy. I'm a bit of an introvert. But yeah, say she's a fan of goblins? Indeed. I remember she has said that. Like to have the confidence to stream and stream consistently. That's a good goal, actually. Just sometimes the confidence comes with practice. Your first stream is never going to be perfect. Waiting on a perfect stream and the perfect storm to hit when you're ready doesn't really happen. You just kind of gotta start. You don't gotta have a debut, you can just start. Neko, gonna be animating my 3D homework while listening to you. Congrats on 100K, you deserve reward. Thank you very much! She Who Lives. I've been flirting with the idea of VTubing. Getting started is such a monumental task, even ignoring the time commitments. It is very rough, but I would say start small. You can go ahead and start streaming, even with just like a PNG. That is a very valid way to start streaming, to get yourself comfortable. And then when you're ready and you have the funds, you can either invest in a model that is within a budget you have allotted for yourself, that is reasonable and not going to put you into financial trouble, or you can make it yourself. There are a lot of options. There's also a lot of free-to-use customizable models, so you can use those too. Lunchables Pizza, thank you for the prime! Welcome on into the tavern! And Lycandon, thank you for the sub! Welcome on in, take a seat and relax. And Cornbread, thank you for the 100 shinies! I always admire how your self-confidence shines through whenever you do here. Thank you! I think a lot of that is due to me basing a lot of my self-worth on things that I can control. And I'm gonna be real, I don't know how healthy that is. To me, it seems healthier than basing my worth on numbers because, you know, numbers fluctuate. They change. They will not always be consistent. The things I enjoy doing and like the art I like to make will just keep improving, so I can put a lot of faith in that. Cab is a wonderful individual. His laugh is infectious. Cab has one of my absolute favorite laughs. It is wonderful. Cab's voice bomb, also very good. I love both Cab's performance voice and his off-stream voice. It is, oh, mwah, chef's kiss. Wonderful stuff. Absolutely wonderful stuff. You speaking British? Nah. Cab almost aggressively positive. I love him. Yes. Oh, Ryomitsu. Yes. Aggressively positive is a very good way of putting it. Cagefire, I've been bouncing around the idea of streaming. Go ahead. Start. If you're not happy with your stream, you can definitely private the VOD. Keep it for yourself. I would recommend keeping your streams though. Just see how far you've come. Luck and knowing the right kind of people is what success is made of. Yeah, air quote success is based on a lot of different factors. You can... Almost no content creator can deny that to a certain extent, some of their success is based on being at the right time, being at the right place at the right time. Absolutely. I will not deny that I had a lot of luck when I started streaming. I was just very fortunate. Wasn't just very fortunate. I also have to give myself some credit, because to not give myself credit is to say it was all luck. I am an artist. I enjoy doing what I do, and I work pretty hard. But there are a lot of people that also do that and just haven't been seen by the correct people yet. It's tricky. It's hard. Bum, 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 bum. Hey dog, you drew a picture of a potato? Nice! I hope you had fun drawing it. As someone who's seen, who likes D&D and Goblin stuff, have you seen anything for the 5e Mind Goblins? Mind Goblin these nuts? Good try, good try. What tool would you recommend if you wanted to make your own model? Let me do a... 1 second. There you go. Or you can do exclamation point tools to find it. Also, I apologize if I'm going slowly through chat. A lot of people are saying a lot of really, really helpful and important things that I feel like I should read, and I just want to make sure that I'm not missing anything important. Love the stream, but it's late for where I am. Having a fantastic rest of the stream. Thanks, Hamples! Just opened up Twitter and saw Jamie Lee Curtis shout out Taka. Oh yeah, right! Ruby's gonna be on Taka's stream today, I think. Some of it was luck, some of it was that you had an idea and executed it better and faster than a lot of other people. I don't even know. That's a tricky one, because I really, really dislike comparing myself to other people, whether they are more or less air quotes successful than me, because it feels unfair. I am not them, and they are not me. So why would we compare the two? We are different. Comparing yourself to other content creators... Oh, whoops, I've merged visible layers. Nope, don't do that. Comparing yourself to other content creators is very dangerous. For a lot of reasons. It is good to learn from them and see what they do that you like, and you can incorporate that kind of into your streams. For example, if you see that someone has a redeem that you really like a hydrate redeem, or they have a special way of saying hello, and you want to create your own special way of saying hello, something like that. Studying other content creators to see what they do that you like is a good way to learn. But comparing yourself to someone who has been doing this for a longer amount of time is very, very rough, because sometimes streaming is doing something before someone else has done it, so you are the first one to do it, so it's fresh and new, or it's doing something special that only you can do. And that's really rough. It's hard. Harder, better, faster, goblin. Eat me. You always had the courage to persevere. I am very proud of myself for pushing forward. Yeah. Walter, thank you for the earwiggles. Insulet Gamer, thank you for the 100 shinies. Because it's your 100k, I'm going to share a story I tell everyone that happened here. During a stream where you had a stomach ache, you thought it was a good idea to show sea creatures and introduced into my life the existence of spider crabs, haunting my dreams, so thank you for that. Oh, I remember. I'm so sorry. They are really neat though. They look really cool. Also, Alex, I hope you have a good nap. Thank you for helping me work towards the idea of streaming and using that as not only a way to game, but also as a platform to promote my art when I feel comfortable sharing it. Yeah, Kurama, that is awesome. Streaming is actually really wonderful for art. Like, despite how slow I am going here, I am having a wonderful time. I really like this. This is helping my brain to relax and feel less nervous, even if I am drawing significantly slower than I usually do. That's okay. I'm here for fun, to hang out. There we go. But yeah, I think someone earlier asked, what tool to use? Hate to break it to you, but you need about 3 programs minimum to be a VTuber, or at least create a VTuber. You need Clip Studio or Photoshop, Live 2D, and VTube Studio, and a camera to run it, and OBS is streaming software to capture it. It is rough. 100% look up any tutorials you like. It's a lot. Someone banging stuff outside? Weird. Get you later, Granddad. Can you sing? Yeah, I can sing. There is a song redeem coming up in a little bit, so I'll sing a little bit later. For now, I want to focus a little bit more on art. Technically, you could use GIMP or Krita or something to draw the assets to. True! I am only aware of VTube Studio and Live 2D. That's the one I'm aware of. There we go. I think I need to move this over a little bit. No, I need to move the glasses slightly. Just gotta make sure there's no tangents. There we go. In my personal model with Procreate on the iPad, but the principle is the same as Photoshop or Clip Studio. Yeah! I've heard of people making models in Procreate too, so that's not the only drawing program. There's Procreate, Photoshop, Clip Studio. A lot of them so long as they can be exported as Photoshop file, I think. At least they're not drilling? Yeah, at least they're not drilling, jeez. Silhouette, thank you for the raid! Welcome on in, raiders! I hope you had fun doing art. What were you drawing? My favorite deep sea fish is the barrelfish. It has a see-through head, false eyes that look forward, and real eyes point upward to find its prey. Creepy, but cool, actually. Huh. Grog recently bought TV paint because my college student discount. Now I can learn animation. Ooh, good luck! I hope you have fun. Eating honey again, everyone. It's been a long time. How's it? I'm doing good. Just doing art to celebrate hitting 100k. It's not every day this happens. I didn't really know what to do with myself once, because my mods were freaking out and they were going, "Honey, look!" And I was like, "What is going on? I don't understand. How can there be this many people?" And here we are. 100k people are aware of my existence. Jeez. Drawing some commissions and nose boobs. Little sculpting monster teeth from epoxy. Ooh, chatting after. Nice! Sculpting with epoxy. I've never done that before. Is it hard to deal with resin? It looks really cool. I've seen some cool TikToks, but like I've never actually tried using resin at all. She came out of the room to get her day started and someone put a party out on her. Yeah, that sounds about right. Wolf's on, thank you for the 100 Chinese. It's funny because Cab was talking about this stuff earlier today. Once again, I get used to this quote. You may not be capable of feats of others, but what you are capable of is uniquely yours. Even if another proves to be your better. No one can say you are inferior because what you are capable of, you are such in your own way. Still ironic that it came from Emperor Nero. Yeah, it is incredibly hard to give advice to people just jumping into content creation for many reasons. One of the reasons being, it is incredibly harsh. It can be very, very brutal and crushing to your self-esteem if you're not careful. Jumping into content creation going like, easy success, this is how it works, is very, very misguided and dangerous because you're setting yourself up for a little bit of disappointed. Sure, possibility of getting lucky and having that happen. Astronomically low, still possible. However, those are the exceptions. It is incredibly, incredibly difficult to get started in content creation. And this is coming from someone who got very lucky in content creation. Be careful. At the best time, like best case is just make sure that you are kind to yourself and having fun. At the end of the day, that is what's most important. Just be funny for real. Listen, hey note, actually, I don't think I'm that funny. I'm not particularly funny. And you don't necessarily have to be funny for content creation. You just gotta be yourself. Bestie, thank you for the resub. Happy 7 months, and thank you very much. I hope you're having fun. And Lurking, thank you for the resub. Happy 10 months. Streaming is by far the most difficult thing I've ever done in my life, and I've had to work for the US government. Streaming is very, very tricky. It can be very harsh on your self-esteem. And sometimes it is not going to bear fruit in the way you think it will. I went in with very little expectations and was pleasantly surprised. My expectations was I was going to stream and have fun. I had wanted to do content creation for a while, ever since I was younger. Like, grim thought, so bear with me, but grim thought, my thought was, if something happened to me, then at least my family would have little videos to watch of me, you know? Just something to remember me by. This isn't to say anything was going to happen, but like my paranoid brain, when I was a kid, I had a fear of death. I was incredibly terrified. Because like once I hit existential crisis age of, what was it, 10? I went, oh gosh, what am I gonna do? And my first response was like, I'm gonna write a letter. And I'm gonna maybe do content creation, because then at least someone will have something to watch of me, you know? Just gotta stretch real quick. And I never ended up doing it, because I could never decide what kind of content I wanted to create. But then VTubing came along, and I was like, I'm interested in the tech, and I wanted to do it. Why not? How long do goblins normally live? It's different per goblin. Depends on what setting you're in. Some live 80 years, some less because they're feral, and it's dangerous. Some past 100. Very true. Your personality is contagious. It brings me joy. Thank you, caveman. Keep your expectations low and you'll never be disappointed. Technically true, Glitch, but I don't think that's quite the right attitude either. There's somewhere in the middle is the best, I think, for your mental health. Setting yourself up with high expectations, like shooting for the stars. Shooting for the stars is kind of the right attitude to have, but also being realistic about it and smart about how you shoot your shot. And then there's also... But also expecting nothing and then being is almost self-sabotage to a certain extent. Not always, but it kind of can be. So it's not quite right either. Thanks for the hugs, Apollo. Also, Captain Clone, thank you for the prime. Welcome on into the tavern. Happy Monday. Endless. I will say this about streaming. As hard as it's been, as difficult in low times was, it's the single most rewarding thing I've ever gotten the pleasure of doing. It's enabled me to meet some of the greatest people on Earth. I've enjoyed the ride so far. And honestly, that is way more than I expected. I didn't think about it. Hi, I'm dying. I'm glad, thank you. I'm glad you like my art style. I just want to let you know that you're the second ever Goblin VTuber I've ever found. Ooh. That's impressive. Only the second. There's so many. Welcome on in. Keeping your expectations in check is a better way to say it. Yeah, Nico, that's a much better way of saying it. Thank you. Keeping your expectations in check. That's better. But still, shooting for your goal is important. But take constructive steps towards it. And not just vague expectations, you know? Don't know why on the stream on a VTuber who speaks English, the things in my life I don't understand a word he says. Yeah, sorry, Leafy. I don't speak Spanish. I think that was what you were speaking. Do try to keep the chat in English just so I can understand. Thank you. I think the saying is shoot for the moon, and even if you miss, you'll land among the stars. Yeah, I do like that saying. It's a very nice one. Because it's like, it's encouraging. Even if you don't end up where you wanted to be, I hope it is somewhere happy, where you're still proud of what you've done. I can tell how hard it must be to stream. In my opinion, it shouldn't be you're gonna look like a fool, don't even try. It should instead be you're gonna make content, don't be so hard on yourself. Yeah! It is hard not to worry about looking silly when you're doing content creation. But that's kind of the fun thing about it. It can be what you want it to be. You can make the content you wish to see. And even if you feel you aren't growing as a creator, you can still be growing as a person and learning. Even if you don't see your numbers swell to a huge size. You can still be proud of what you've done. Also, Luffy, if I've understood correctly, thank you for the congratulations. Don't shoot too hard for the moon or else you can end up getting nothing done towards it. I want to try to overanalyze the saying. Can you say tres tigres? Like with a Spanish accent? Yeah. That's 3 sad tigers, right? I did take some Spanish. I was bored for a little while, so I started taking linguistics. Don't ask, that was a weird time in my life. Think about my next D&D characters. Half orc and half goblin cleric. Ooh. That sounds like fun. How many hours do you think you spent doing the asset creation and planning, aka scenes, background music, etc.? For this setup, the current setup you see right now, 4 months. About 4-ish months, yeah. And that is just simple background, the pen assets, the model, the setup, learning the tech wasn't. I'm not including that. Background music that I use is free to use. So I did not do any of the background music. I am not a musician. What's up? You getting to sleep? Good night. I hope you have good rest. A languages work can be fun. Yes. I took some linguistics and got way too confused and gave up. I went, this is too big brain for me. I'm gonna do drawings. And then I did. And I'm happy where it got me. Acrylics, that's a lot. Actually, acrylics, not gonna lie, 4 months to make all this. That's That's not a lot of time. Like, full disclosure, this model that you are currently looking at is not up to my usual model making standards. And it's got all these toggles. If I were to make one that is like professional customer quality, it would be a lot smoother and a lot more complex. So it is, I cut a lot of corners, but for a good reason. I cut corners because if I spent months and months polishing this up, it would never get released. It would never have seen the light of day. Sometimes, actually almost every time, something finished is much better than something perfect. Because if you always strive and uphold yourself to a perfect standard, you're never going to be satisfied, and it's never going to get done. Sometimes, you have to be satisfied with what you've created, and then move forward. Thousands upon thousands of pieces are much, much better than one masterpiece, one perfect piece. Also, thank you, Gabrielle. Honey, you're not allowed to say your current model's not smooth, like seriously. I'm not saying it's not smooth. I'm saying it is not as smooth as it could be. It could be much smoother. It could be much cleaner. It could be much more expressive. And I know exactly how. However, due to time constraints and wanting to make sure I didn't stick too long with one project, I purposefully cut corners so I knew what needed to be done instead of the small fiddly bits. You know? My model isn't as smooth as my voice, Gabi. Similarly, waiting for the perfect moment before doing something often means you'll never start. Speaking from personal experience. Yes, sometimes you just gotta go. Just gotta go and adjust on the fly. How long have you been playing D&D? I played about 15 years. I've played 7 years? Maybe 6? Not that long, actually. Like, despite that, I started a homebrew with my friends. Gabora, thank you for the raid! Welcome on in, Raiders! I hope you're doing well. Here's how to make the model ultimately smooth. The Riz face toggle. Oh yeah, the little smug look. Yo. the little serve hand. I always liked Hank Screen's 80% rule. Get something 80% of the way there and finish and take your experience and what you've learned to level up next. Yes, that is a great rule, actually. Good artists' biggest critics is themselves, yes. But also, I hope you had fun in Minecraft, Kabora. Thank you very, very much for the raid. Made a goblin assassin named Beagle, and you remind me of her. Oh, why, thank you. I think assassins are a pretty cool class. Or class, character. They're just neat. I just think they're neat. Gotta put my little ear clip in there. Hi, Bugbear! What I did was doing more hardcore Minecraft. I started enslaving the nearby population for my monetary gain. Sounds unethical, but it's a video game, so I'll let it slide. Jedi, what Moon has? Moon has an excellent model. Absolutely gorgeous, stunning, wonderful, inspiring. I love seeing Moon's work. A lot of the times when I have live 2D questions, I will actually talk to my friends in the goofballs. Like, I'll talk to... sounds like I'm conversing with the gods. I'll talk to Sun and Moon and be like, hey, did this work? How do you do this? What do your blend shapes look like? And they'll just help me out, and I'll be like, oh, thank you, I have been blessed. You have graced me with such kind, giving knowledge. Thank you. And they'll be like, yeah, totally, homie. You're good. How do I draw this ear and not create a tangent? I guess I'll have to be careful. Yeah, that creates a tangent with the hair. One sec. There we go. I looked away for 1 second. Why is the goblin not succubus? Oh yeah, I'll put that back for you. There you go. Better? A little better. I was just showing off a demon toggle. Are your ears synced with your iPad? Rena, good eyes. They are indeed. Good eye. It's funny to hear nobody gets angry because there is a Spanish and English stream. Nice community. Yeah, we prefer if it's kept in English just so we can make sure that like it's moderated, as well as if you have any questions, I can answer them to the best of my ability. It's also to make sure that like no one's doing any harassment in stream. Gotta keep this very chill. Queen Anne, thank you for the hydrate. And Zindel, thank you for the breathe reading. Let's go. And posture check. Come on. I'm stretching. I always wondered if you have big goblin ears, wouldn't the jingly ears get kind of loud or annoying? That's why they're spaced out a little bit. So they don't really hit into each other very much. They would get annoying though, absolutely. Hi, Grog. Ben, you're going awake? All right. Thank you so much. You get some sleep. Wow. Let me see. I just want to double check. Did y'all hear that redeem from little Met redeem? Jeez. Scared myself. Okay, yeah, we're good. For some reason, my brain just deleted it. So I don't actually know if it happened. Glad to know it's working. Because, yeah, I didn't hear it either. Let me see. Let me just really quickly refresh stream alerts. Or sound alerts. Because I hear some of the redeems. But maybe the... Refresh browser source, yeah. There we go. Okay. Should work. Mr. Sterling, thank you. I made it myself. I'm glad you like it. Only Honey could jump scare herself with herself. Listen, I got very sensitive ears and I forgot how loud I had my settings. Dingus, thank you for the 500 shinies. But I paid these 500 shinies for a live rendition of Matt. Okay, let me try. Like, Matt. I didn't want to blow anyone's ears. If you want to hear any weird goblin noise, just check out my one-hand clapping playthroughs. It's a compilation of all of my weird noises in different notes. I wonder if that's a noise a cat makes. Wah, 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 wah. Wow, 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 wow. The choirs of Wah. Let me sing you a song, my people. Wah. Excuse me. Alright. Put a little hat on. That's tangent. Yeah, it's better. Totally didn't clip it. Why would you do such a thing? Definitely didn't do that. Yeah, that's a tangent, said the ADHD goblin. Oh, yeah. 100%. I'm gonna go get glass and pour myself some tea to banish the grogginess. Get some tea in there, Bloodbear. Or Plugbear. Why did I say Bloodbear? Gonna be honest, every time I hear one hand clapping, I have to remind myself that it's Honey saying it, thus it's not meant to be sus. Is it sus to say that? Does it have another implication that I'm not aware of? Wait, do I want to know? Maybe I don't want to know. Dingus, I'll tell you when you're older, honey. Okay. Okay. Well. Zindel, 5 Nights at Honey's. You're the new after-hours security guard at the tavern. But there's a problem. The goofballs have all gone feral and transformed into horrible monsters. You gotta keep them out and survive 5 nights until the hysteria wears off. Ooh, good luck. I feel like the goofballs would make excellent 5 Nights at Freddy's monsters. Different ways to fight each one of them. Feral goofballs? That's just camp. That's just us at camp. That means I'm a little MP. What? What does this mean? It's a unit that measures electric power over time. It's commonly used to measure the energy capacity of battery. Oh! Oh, okay. Gotcha. Thought the goofballs were already feral. You know, Kibur. You already know. You already know. Hi, Allah. Good evening. Depends on how you use it, and you have to be very careful about one-hand clapping, but it's a game. That's the name of the game. I think I need to make this generally a little wider. Got a little football-shaped head. There we go. That looks a bit better. Head's a little bit football-shaped. I do know, you all have cost me many brain cells over the past few years. Hey, listen. Jumpster always says at the beginning of his streams, thank you for the brain cells. They're not going to good use. Also, we ain't paying for your therapy. Just a Mel, I'm doing good. Just doing art. I know how you would deal with Honey. You just give her some shinies that she won't attack. I feel like I would be like the most pushovery of the robots if it was like a 5 Nights at Freddy's situation. Like, I would probably just ominously follow you, but here's the thing. If I ominously followed you, I feel like I would lead another robot towards you, so that's why you'd have to watch out for me. I wouldn't do any damage or do anything bad, but you would have another goofball on your tail, and you would have to be very worried if that were the case. Also, now's a good time for a song reading. We're gonna go with a classic song. A classic Honey Goblin song. Thank you, guy. Dingus, you got distracted. Ooh, a small cat got it first. Ooh, they got to it first. Honey, the tattletale robot. Yeah, that would be me. Honestly, that would probably be me. If I could begin to be half of what you think of me, I could do about anything. I could even learn how to love. When I see the way you act, wondering when I'm coming back, I could do about anything. I could even learn how to love like you. Love like you. I've always thought I might be bad. Now I'm sure that it's true. 'Cause I think you're so good. And I'm nothing like you. Look at you go. I just adore you. I wish that I knew what makes you think I'm so special. If I could begin to do something that does right by you, I would do about anything. I would even learn out of love. When I see the way you look, shaken by how long it took, I could do about anything. I could even learn how to love like you. Love like you. Love me like you. Thank you for the redeem, small cat. Let's go. Wow, 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 wow. Oh, wow. Bum, bum, bum. Wham, wham, wham. Wham, 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 wham. Let me get the stuff back. Put the arm back. Put it back. Yeah, there we go. My seat. Let's go. Canuck Streams, thank you for the resub. Happy 22 months. Welcome on back. And Stinky Goblin 13. Thank you for the resub. Happy 8 months. Welcome on back. And no, thank you for the 100 shinies. Goblin would like the puppet or the spring trap. In that you would have to keep resetting the power whenever it goes out, or she sprints at you in the office and oh, yep. I see where that's going. I see where this is going. Maybe for co-op, you need to beat her at a random card game to keep her at bay. Ooh. You gotta play a little game with her. Well, yes, thank you. I love singing that song too. It's really, really fun. And Neko Lily, thank you. Tried singing along and it was really fun. Let's go! I get to sing with people. This is nice. Wow, 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 wow. Did you watch the finale of The House? Nah, I was too busy with Easter this weekend. Dingus, your song choices and renditions of them are always so sweet. All my built-up swag melts away. I'm melting through that hard exterior. The cool dingus. I'm getting to know the real you, making you feel things. Wow, wow. Jedi, I'll never get tired of you singing this song. You sing it so beautifully and it's always pleasant to ears. Thank you, Jedi. Thank you. I'm glad y'all liked it. Arilosen, thank you for the raid. Welcome on in, Raiders. Pleasure to meet ya. My name is Honey. It's nice to meet you. We're just drawing a little celebration art for hitting 100K. I hope you're having a lovely day. Also, Aku, thank you. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, you're doing art. What were you drawing? What were you all up to? Dingus, no, I'm cool and swag. Here's the thing, Dingus. I know you're cool and swag, but it's nice to know you also got a little soft heart. That's the best when people are really cool and swag and they got the riz. But they're also real big softies. That's a dangerously good combination, Dingus. Ooh, that's a good combo. When you get snacky, what do you typically snack on? Apples and what else do I snack on? Usually bread. Like if I have buns, I'll eat that. Bugbear, thank you for the 100 shinies. Bits for the bit throne. Let's all just appreciate Honey fully embracing her weird goblin noises. I'm getting more confident in them. We're gonna be weird. It's our second time visiting here. My chat's a huge fan of your model. Thank you. We were drawing Goro from Genshin. Ooh, having a stare off over a bone with a Shiba. It was a little fun subject to deal with. That sounds really cute. I hope you have fun. Can we rebrand the Love Like You from the Rose Court song to the Honey Goblin songs? Rose doesn't deserve it. I like that Rose is a complex character. Doesn't mean she's a good character, like a good person. It's just an interesting, complex character. It also... That song has a little special place in my heart because I... might be a little hard to believe, but I got a little bit of a confidence issue, and so it feels relatable when the song goes like, I've always thought I might be bad and I'm sure that it's true because I think you're so good and I'm nothing like you. That hits a bit hard, honestly, and good in a good way. I like it. It's pretty cool. Fascinating why that lyric hits so hard. Maybe I don't fully understand why yet, but that's alright. What do you even talk about if you're not a weirdo? Sports and taxes, Lane. Even sports and taxes talk. has its place. Don't bash on sport and taxes. Someone's got to talk about it. Also, Arizona, thank you for the congratulations. Thank you. Bam, 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 bam. Weird people are objectively better than normal people. I think normal people are good too. I just think that everyone is weird in their own special way. They may not show it, but everyone's got their own quirks, and that's what makes them them. What would Jummy's game mechanics be? Ooh. I feel like Jum would be the wild card. Like, if everyone has a set time when they're active, Jumpster would be the one constant where you don't know when she's awake. Because that's what it's like when we hang out with Jumpster. You can never be sure when that gremlin is awake. Sometimes she's up really late. Sometimes she's up in my time zone. I will never know. Never, never know. It's harder and harder with the passing of the years. Love that nothing like you. Yeah. I think that's a really important thing to think about is like, even if you are nothing like the people you admire, that doesn't mean you're bad. You can still admire someone and recognize that you are different. Hello. Well. I think a lot of me meeting the goofballs has kind of just been that. Realizing that I think that they are some of the most amazing people I have ever met in my life. And I don't think I am anything like them. And they're all so chatty and outgoing, and they're so funny and energetic. They are so incredibly skilled, and they're so quick and witty. And I'm kind of nothing like that. At least not in my mind. But that's not a bad thing. I am myself. I am me. I'm my own little special brand of weirdo. That's okay. Doesn't mean we don't get along as friends or we don't fit together. And it's really hard to kind of come to terms with that sometimes. But it's important. Been a while since I popped in here. Congrats on 100k. Thank you, Imer. Jummy, we summoned thee. No. Jumpster's probably asleep right now. Let's not bother Jumpster. Then again, actually, she might be awake. Who knows? Wow. Ciderman, thank you for the resub. Happy 16 months. Welcome on back. Congrats, you adorable Gobbo. Keep up the great work. I'm gonna keep lurking in the corner with the tiny confetti popper and that little Bowie flute thing at parties. Have fun. Thank you so much for coming and saying hi. I really appreciate that. I shudder to think what kind of animatronic Mr. Manager would be. Oh, the most terrifying one. I think that, or would it? Ooh, or would it be I don't know. I feel like Mr. Manager would be an absolutely terrifying animatronic. Gary would have to keep a close eye on. He's just chilling the music, but when it stops, he'll charge like Foxy. Ooh, maybe, yeah, you need music to subdue him. Also, Akko, get some sleep. Thank you for coming over and saying hi. Alright, that awkward moment when I'm looking at Discord before going to bed and Jummy's still up somehow. Oh, Jumpster. Hi, Jason. Honey special, weird goblin noises that soothe the soul. Goblin ASMR. Clicky clacky dice and weird noises to fall asleep to. Bye. Benson for regular show would be a terrifying animatronic. Ooh, Benson would be scary. I feel like Rigby would be more scary though. Mr. Manager would be like Mango and climbing the walls and ceilings. I think that would be Gobby, honestly. If not Mr. Manager, it would be Gobby. Ooh. Or would it be... No, it wouldn't be Sun. No. Sun would be a different kind of scary. Mr. Manager would be like Golden Freddy. He'll just show up sometimes and promptly make it your problem. Yes. That sounds pretty funny, actually. Yeah. Good night, Mr. Mickle. Get some sleep. Sun would be sneakiness. Yeah. Sun would be like the monster where you would know when he's coming because he'd probably just like leave snacks and wrappers around your workstation. And if you found some, you could be like, oh, he's close. I gotta feed him, and you gotta give him more snacks in his playpen. But if you don't, they'll come get you. That would be terrifying. Don't be a balloon boy. Ooh, a balloon boy. I don't know. I feel like because of Jester, it's close to clown, but not quite. Could do something there. Hi, Mushroom Kid. Welcome on back. I feel like Mr. Manager would disable flashlights and doors temporarily while just staring menacingly. Yep. That reminds me of the IKEA story on the first Goofballs trip. Yeah, I could definitely see that happening, actually. Yeah, that seems good. Just trying to avoid tangents. Puffy sleeves. Oh, I have a shirt that has really like nice long puffy sleeves, but it's not tailored properly to me, so I gotta adjust it so that it fits better around my waist. Because right now it just makes my body look square, so I gotta sew that up a little. Did you say clown? I did mention clown. Yes. Mighty Hef, welcome on in. I'm glad you like the stream. I hope you're having a lovely day. Sun doesn't kill you directly, just gets in the way of stopping other stuff. Sun would be a menace, but not the deadly kind. Let me stretch real quick. Ugh. Oh, I worked out my core and shoulders and back yesterday. I'm feeling it now. I'm feeling it now. Whew. It's good. It's been a while since I felt it. It's nice. Gotta use your sewing skills? Yeah. I gotta pull out my sewing machine again. My sewing machine is actually the family sewing machine. No one's been using it, so I've just been keeping it in my closet and then pulling it out every once in a while, and I'm going like, maybe I should try making a new piece of clothing. And then I get the pattern and the fabric, and I'm like, the urge has passed. And then I gotta wait until it comes back. It is rough. Let's see. There we go. The jump scares for any animatronic be allowed. Maybe, actually. Perhaps. Did you manage to see the final house? Nope. Have not. Don't be like Balloon Boy. Not kill you directly, just keep on telling you jokes and keep you distracted. Ooh. I do still feel like that'd be Sun, though. I was forced to learn to sew in middle school. Great skill, I'm glad I went. Yeah, it's a wonderful skill. It's very important. I actually just gotta sew up some of my sheets. Because they're fine, except for some places where they're torn, and I gotta fix them. Gotta make sure I use them to their fullest extent. And then after they're done, I can use it as scrap material to practice making clothes. I'm actually going to do this instead. Bad hands. And my comforters are dying, so yeah, one of my comforters has like 2 rips in it, just from general use. I gotta sew it back up. Bum, bum, bum. Scarfish, hey! How does it feel being cute for 100k people? It's wild. It is interesting, and my brain is not fully comprehending it, but that's okay. Maybe another time. Maybe when it's feeling like it, you know? Blood ass, thank you for the hydrate. Getting a puppy means I'll claws in my blanket. Oh, little claws in your blankets keep dying. Oh, worth it though. Absolutely worth it though. Tried to teach me to sew in school. Whoop. But apparently being left-handed was something the textile teacher wasn't good. What? That shouldn't affect it that much. You would either just reverse the stitches or just do them with the same as right-handed people. What? Cough up, thank you for the posture check. I remember being 7 and finding out about when I was first found out about FNF. So scared I thought I was going to die after 5 nights and one is going to come at me in the middle of the night. Jeez. And you stayed up several days, so I was like, that's frightening. Good comforters are hard to find. All the stores just have to be, yeah. When I was a kid, no joke, I learned how to sew for the first time from watching Cinderella. When I was a kid, I watched the mice sew her dress and went, oh, is that all it is? Just making loops? Okay, let me try that. And so I sewed up one of the blankets that was dying. Actually, let me grab this. I sewed up one of the blankets that was dying. I think I was like 6 or 7. And then I was like, oh, okay. I didn't quite do it right because it's misshapen and weird, but I get the general gist of it. And then I did research on how to do it. And I ended up learning how to sew a lot better. World isn't built for us lefties. Even ambidextrous tools don't seem to work as well for lefties. It's weird. I tried to become ambidextrous at one point. I remember, like, one of my teachers was telling us, like, hey, if you can, try to become ambidextrous, because if you get carpal tunnel in your arm, sucks. You just gotta work with the other one. So if you could become ambidextrous sooner, you'll be set. And so I tried to become ambidextrous. I'm not bad at it, but it's pretty obvious when I'm drawing with my right hand versus my left hand. I learned rowing from Red Dead Redemption too, as it happens. Huh. You learn some weird stuff from weird places, honestly. Not unusual. Got to steal the back letter? No worries, Luffy. Have a good one. We'll catch you later. Any lefties tried using a PC mouse on the left side? Oh, right. I guess if you're left-handed, mice, like, computer mouses would be different for you. How would that work? I guess lefty mouses must be a thing, right? So paranoid about being able to do stuff if something happens to my right side, I became ambidextrous. I use my left hand for most menial attacks. Good strat, honestly. Good strat. I feel like if I needed to give my hand a break, I could definitely do it. But it would be an adjustment. Tangent. Yeah, this is better. Adjust this a little bit. There we go. That looks a bit better. Put this here. Don't want it being too close to the hair, so let's adjust it here. There we go. Let's draw the second hand. There are symmetrical mice and specialized lefty ones, but most lefties just use a regular setup since both hands have to learn new stuff anyways. Oh, okay. Dingus, when are we getting ambidextrous headphones and ambidextrous plates and ambidextrous hamburgers? When can left-handed people eat burgers and not eat off plates? Please, please. Cheers, howdy. Howdy, Super Weird Blush. Just make sure I didn't miss any messages. There we go. Got sick of it, so I started doing things the way righties do it. But worse, I've got a right-handed mouse. Right-handed scissors, right-handed guitar. It never occurred to me that scissors could be, you know, for just right hands. It's funny. Because I wonder how many mundane things really affect left-handed people. Like, there's scissors. Maybe gaming mice, but it seems like people adjust to that. What else? Can you imagine an ambidextrous burger? I can't, unfortunately. It hasn't been made yet. Like how you can just make a hand so jealous? Fortune, I got so frustrated with my inability to draw hands. I spent, I think it was like 2 months just drawing hands. It was long. It was so time consuming, but came out the other end worth it. I can draw them very quickly because my brain has a repertoire of hand poses. Also, I can reference my own hand. Power tools are... Oh, power tools would be annoying for lefties. Oh, okay. Game controllers like the game controllers. Okay. Remember my left-handed sister complaining about spiral... Oh, yep. Okay. Spiral notebooks. Yep, I can see that because your left hand would have to go over the spiral and it's annoying to write with. Gotcha. Fridges? No, not fridges. Really? I'm bad for missing a few zeros here, but thank you, critic. Absolutely no worries. That is totally okay. That's very kind of you. So Zabby, thank you for the ear wiggles. I used right-handed scissors all my life, then one day I used left-handed and it changed my life? Jeez. Huh. Found out how bad I am with small tasks with my dominant hand when I accidentally filleted my left thumb. Felt like I was relearning how to do everything. I hope your thumb is okay. Thing is, I was handed a left-handed guitar to try once. I was too paralyzed from the mental task of thinking about it that I didn't play anything. I just held it and stared into the void. I wouldn't know what to do with an instrument either. Dingus, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. Jeez. Thank you very much. And Belzero, thank you for the breathe redeem. A number of fridges only have one door, so they're made for people with right-handed. Oh my gosh, that makes so much sense. Because my family, when I grew up, had the doors in the middle, and half of it was the freezer, half of it was the fridge. So, Sammy Yaza, thank you for the raid. Welcome on in, Raiders. I hope you're having fun playing Final Fantasy. My name is Honey. Welcome on in. We're just drawing some celebration art right now. Krieg, thank you for the 100 shinies. Congratulations, Honey. I got a poem for you. Alrighty, let's go. Roses are red, violets are blue. I hate poetry, but I'm into you. Keep up the awesome work. Thank you very much. I hope y'all having fun. The drawing kind of looks like someone plopped Honey waist deep into a giant cupcake. She's still trying to process what happened. Oh yeah, it kind of does actually. Don't worry, I'm hoping the perspective will help on this one in a little bit. I'm trying to get better at perspective. It's gonna take a little practice, but that's okay. Not everything we do is going to be perfect, and I must accept that that is a part of the learning process. Left-handed, but I've always played right-handed instruments. I play guitars upside down and backwards? Whoa. Krieg, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. And hi, Starlight. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. I've been doing pretty good. I'm just drawing a little celebration art right now. I saw your streaming earlier. I saw you drew Jumpster. I hope you have fun. I've got a haiku for you. Haikus are so cool, but sometimes they don't make sense. Refrigerator. Oh, dang, it is. Dang, that's a haiku, yeah. It's left-handed until I was 5, then I decided to go right-handed. You just made the conscious decision to be a righty. That's incredible. I can't imagine doing that. This hand doesn't look quite right. we go. A little bigger. Put this right about here. Ooh, jeez. I got distracted. Sir Pepperoni, thank you for the resub. Happy 5 months. Welcome on back. Charlie, I did have fun, but I'm tired. And you're doing great. Good. Really glad. I hope you're getting a lot of rest. You gonna vibe here? Awesome. It's lovely to see you. I lurk now, but I'm watching. Okay. Have fun lurking. Thank you so much for coming. I like seeing your name. It's a very nice color. Have an excellent stream, honey. Thank you, Krieg. You go have food. And get some rest, too. Oh, I hope you have fun reading whatever you read. You prefer traditional art? Do you prefer traditional art or digital? Ooh. I like sketching on paper a lot, but digital... oh, well. Digital is where I thrive. Because it is... It's where I can make the most adjustments, and I can flip it really easily to see what I need to adjust. And I really, really like that. Okay, thank you for 100. We train boys just want to share my new warm-up Ella Honey recommendation. Draw a bunch of concentric circles on the back of a sketchbook page to practice drawing circles from the shoulder and elbow. The results are mixed, but it helps. That is amazing! Ah! I'm glad it helps. And I'm really glad you're drawing with your elbow and shoulder. That is really important because it helps with much smoother lines as well as to avoid carpal tunnel. So, great job. Lon Conquistador, thank you for the sub with Prime. Welcome on into the tavern. I hope you're having a lovely day. And also, Lucina, thank you. Half Gishes for me is digital, no contest. Digital's really good. I will say, some people do something really, really cool and they draw the sketch digitally. Or sorry, they draw the sketch traditionally and then make it digital in their computers. And I think that is really, really cool. It is very, very... Sometimes sketches can just feel like they have more life to them. And you can really get a lot of really good line work out of it. That's not to say that happens all the time. But that is one of the reasons someone might draw a sketch and then digitize it instead of just directly drawing in like Clip Studio or something. Mm-hmm. Gotta work on the perspective for this sleeve, actually. Wow, 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 wow. Sandwiches. I can't draw the same on digital. The way pencil on paper feels works much better for me. Absolutely fair. But yeah, there is a bit of a disconnect with digital versus pen and paper. Because when you draw digitally, it's not going to be quite one for one the same feeling. You can adjust really, really well with paper because it is physical. There is no screen in between you, your pen, and the page. So I can totally understand why some people might prefer paper. I've just gotten used to digital so quickly that, you know, it's just second nature for me. Wow, wow. Wow, 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 wow. That's what I'm gonna do with my D&D homebrew maps. Ooh. How do you draw with your elbow and your shoulder? The idea doesn't register in my head. Okay, let me really quickly explain it. Because this is actually a really cool thing that might help you. Let me just really quick. So nickel flowers, when you draw, think of it as you want to keep your page about a foot away from you at least. When you reach forward, you are going to draw a circle with just your hand resting on the page. That is drawing with your wrist and fingers. You can do a lot of detail work that way, but big motions are not going to be very good for your arm that way. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to make sure your arm is not resting on the paper. You are moving. Now try moving with just your shoulder. So your arm stays still, but your shoulder is moving. You can do a lot bigger sweeping motions. Now, if I just draw with my elbow, similar. But to combine all three, you can really control the round shape and the smoothness of the line. It takes a lot of practice, but it is very good to make sure that you're not doing too many small motions that are repetitive, because that's how carpal tunnel gets you. It's small, repetitive motions for long periods of time. Bam, 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 bam. Hi, Synthleaves! Some people keep the sketchy lines in the final illustration to keep that gritty look for texture. Yep. Absolutely valid. I actually really like that art style too. Starlight, I can't draw pen and paper, brain won't do it. Not sure why. That's okay. Some mediums click better with different people. I'm glad digital is an option for a lot of people though. Honey Art 101, drawing from the shoulder and elbow. Yep. It's important. Good posturing, good technique. Technique! Also, thank you for the level 4 hype train. Thank you very, very much. I really appreciate it. Do you have any words of wisdom to share with us in your goblin language? No, but be happy. Be kind to yourself and be happy. Nicholas, thanks so much. I'll definitely keep it in mind while designing my own VTuber model. Ooh, good luck. I hope you have fun. We didn't finish one hand clapping fortune. No, we're not done yet. I have to take breaks with that. Otherwise, I will hurt my throat though. And I do not want to hurt my throat. I got too much singing to do. How do I draw? Yeah, this is how you draw a hand. Wait, no, I don't need the hand. I need to draw the sleeve. Wow, 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 ba-dum, bum, ba, ba, wow, wow. There we go. Just started digital art today, so I'm still learning the ins and outs. Oh, good luck, Goladat! It takes a little bit, but be patient with yourself and just do your best. I tend to do a very rough sketch on paper, then move to digital for the actual full thing. That's a very valid way of doing it. Sometimes I do that with my outdoor sketches. Like if I go out for a walk, I'll sketch and then put them into digital. And as someone who has carpal tunnel, it sucks. It makes it feel like there is match burning inside your wrist while having a cramp at the exact same time. It is no fun. I have known a lot of artists that have had to go through surgery to fix their carpal tunnel, and even then it doesn't fix it completely. So stretch. If you feel your wrist getting tight, as much as you want to keep going on, don't. Another fun fact, the tightness in your wrist is not just fixed by stretching your wrist. If you can afford it, go to a physiotherapist or a massage therapist, or even just start doing yoga to stretch your shoulders, neck, and back. A lot of carpal tunnel problems come from your shoulders, neck, and back because you are either not sitting up properly or not using your elbow and wrist, or elbow and shoulder to draw. It's a lot of combination of a bunch of different things, so do your best. Sandwiches, have a good workout! I'll have a good time in my stream. Thank you for coming! Wow, bam, 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 bam. Gotten from button mashing when I was a kid? And then video games. I guess, yeah. Small repetitive motions. Makes sense. Bam, bam. I like digital and the convenience it provides. I'd have a tablet myself, but man, just grabbing a sheet of paper and going off feels real. Oh, Kurama. What I used to do, and I should probably get back into doing, is when I needed a break from doing digital art and being at work, because my work computer is also my gaming computer, I would take my big ol' sketchbook and start drawing with pencil and paper and inking the drawings myself, because I was forced to not look at a screen. And so I didn't feel like I was mentally doing work, and there was no product to be made. There was no art to be finished. It was just drawing for the sake of drawing. And we gotta do that. Everyone's on digital art's team until the computer says screw you and decides to crash on you while finishing an art piece. Oh, buddy, sometimes digital art likes to screw you over. Do make sure you save properly. Starlight, almost all muscles in the body connect to the back. Keeping your back in good shape helps everything. Yes! Oh, Starlight, you're absolutely right. It really does. Almost all muscles in the body connect to the back. Keeping your back in good shape helps everything. Yeah. Well, that guy showed me an art program and the art did came out really. Oh, nice! I'm glad. Here's another fun thing that I absolutely love is that I will not have all the answers for art, and that is good. That's a lot of pressure. Some artists will have much better advice than I do, and that is really good because if you grab more information from different places, for example, if you grab information from artists who do more rendered style or do backgrounds, you're going to learn differently. There's different techniques and different references to keep in mind. I'm more of a character artist. I draw art of characters. I draw the guys in the back. Well, congratulations. Congratulations. Oh, my feeling when I draw on the wrong layer. Ooh, scoops. Ooh, I feel ya. Oh, it sucks. It sucks so bad. I really hope that you saved a version where you didn't do that. Also, Galahad, get some sleep. I hope you have a good shift tomorrow. I often do stretches and cracking a variety of spots, and to be honest, this made me more limber and flexible. Awesome, Vex. Oh, that is really awesome. I'm glad. Yeah, stretching, incredibly important. In fact, I need to do stretching more. I really gotta stretch way more. Let's see. I guess I'll just draw regular circles. Put a little party at him. It's a party! Back in my day, we bore bloody holes into the palms of our hands from the Mario Party original on N64. I've never played on an N64. I've never really seen an N64 before. Remember, you're talking to a kid whose first game was Dark Souls on PC. Seems like you need a stretch redeem? I do have one, actually. I gotta do it more often. I gotta stretch the gob after the workouts or else your core will get tense enough to pull out your ribs again. True. That is actually something I should probably start doing. Ooh, I can feel... I'm poking my side right now and I'm like, ooh. Ooh. Okay. It hurt a little bit. Dingus. See, I'd love to get massages, but I accidentally let a small moan out at a physical therapist's office one time and I can never bring myself to do that again. As someone who has friends who work in physical therapy as well as personal training, don't worry. You're okay. There have been people who have made weirder noises. I'm sure of it. I'm fortunate that I don't make noises when I go to the massage therapist. I'm very lucky that I've learned how to be quiet. But don't feel bad. Don't feel bad. It's more important that your muscles get relaxed. Not my proudest moment. It's okay, Dingus. You're okay. You're okay. Real McDyson. First game? Yeah. No. So, for those who don't know, my first video game that I played, with the exception of, I guess, I played Smash Bros. A couple times at a cousin's party, but that's about it. Maybe, like, I watched them play video games on the Wii. But the first video game that I actually played myself was Dark Souls Remastered. I have only been gaming for about 5-6 years, and I liked the aesthetic of Dark Souls, and so I was like, let's play Dark Souls. So, my gaming experience is a little skewed. I don't really get mad at FromSoft games, because the first game I played was Dark Souls. And why would you get mad at a video game where death is built-in mechanic? That just doesn't seem like a fun time. Also, thank you, Lord knows Achilles. But if Goofball massaged you... Not gonna lie, I had a sore back one day, and Gabi was like, oh, here, let me get that for you. And she was just like she was helping me relax some of my back muscles, and I was like, don't make any weird noises. Don't make any weird noises. Don't make it weird. Don't make it weird. Don't make it weird. Please. Out of place ribs suck. Had my ribcage displaced and it felt like I was breathing through a straw for almost 8 months. Ooh, that's really bad. Ooh, that's really bad. Fortune, so you haven't been playing video games long. I've been playing for 25 years, starting when I was 4. No, I started playing video games not like in almost adulthood. No, I haven't been playing video games very long. Yeah, no. Like, oh yeah, I guess I played when I was, yeah, okay. Yeah, no. I haven't been playing video games that long. Sing Dance Bracesta, thank you for the hydrate. Skeletal, I farted during a session and wanted to cease to be. Understandable. You're okay. Griffin, I played piano and once continued to play even though my wrists were starting to hurt and ended up hurting myself and couldn't play for a couple weeks. Not a good experience listening to your wrist. Yes, you gotta. Dingus said... They said it was cool and my back was insanely tight, but I was just like, oh, yeah, no, Dingus, I understand. I get it. I don't get it, I just get disappointed in myself. That's okay, Snake. It is not a game for everyone. That is absolutely okay. Pluckbear, thank you for the not the hydrate, the stretch. Plenty too powerful. When you start on a hard game, it skews your experience a little bit. However, it does mean I suck at platforms. I suck at platforming games. Hat in Time made me mad. Dingus, I would burst into place. Instantaneously combust. If that happened in Massage Therapist. Yes. Disintegrate. You ever played any non-console games, like Flash computer games? Oh, I did play a little bit of Neopets with my siblings. It wasn't too bad. Do you have Easter? Yeah, I did. I celebrated Easter with my family. Oh, pretty fun. My dad was told to stop playing games around me because they were too violent. Then my cousin let me play Call of Duty. So that didn't really work out. Yeah, no, that doesn't work out. Obsessed with Neopets? I really like Neopets. I don't really remember too much of it, though. I just remember there was a really cool green fairy with red hair, and I thought she was really pretty. Ever tried RTS games like Age of Empires? Nah, I haven't. Sorry, I'm good at most games because I have a way more free time than people, so I get way more practice to get to play games way more. Makes sense. It also means 3D cameras can give you motion sickness since you never got used to it. Yeah, true. It does mean I am weak to 3D or cameras. Not great. Kinda sucks, actually. So, actually, I tried booting up VR chat a couple times. Ooh. My brain, my head did not like it. I couldn't play it full screen. I had to have it windowed. Hey, Nottingale, how's it going? Speaking of stretching, do those redeem. Yeah. Let me just double check I got that all the redeems. Well. Yeah, I did it. Okay, let me do another one. Just cause. Good for my arms. Oh. I've hit a plateau with chin-ups and pull-ups because of my wrists, so I got little thin artist wrists, so I gotta start working on my wrist strength and my grip strength so that I can do more pull-ups. Because at this point, my wrists give out before my actual muscles do, so that's not good. Because I used to bond with my siblings by beating levels in games for them they couldn't. Oh, that's so cute! That's adorable! I remember I used to watch my cousins play video games. I really liked watching them play video games because I was very self-conscious, even as a kid, so I was like, well, I won't know how to play, but I can vicariously enjoy it through them. And so my cousins would ask, like, hey, what video game do you want to watch me play? And I was like, Legend of Zelda. I like the little one where he waves his wand around and music comes out. And so I would watch them play a little bit of that, and it was pretty fun. You're gonna play RTS games, make sure you only play with friends you know who are also interested in trying or will try to teach you RTS games. Conquistador. I started my first desk job in my life in IT after loading and unloading trucks most of my life and was entirely unprepared for the damage hunching over a desk has done to my neck, shoulders, like, oh, it messes you up. It absolutely will mess you up. It is rough. Alex, I've had my floating ribs broken because I'm a Muay Thai fighter. That stuff hurts. Ooh. Side note though, I want to get into some sort of martial art. I was never allowed to as a kid because I was much bigger than my siblings, and my parents rightfully were worried that I would roughhouse with them too much. So they didn't allow me to sign up for any karate classes or anything that my friends were doing, and I was like, "Ma, but my friends, please, please, I want to do sports with them." And they were like, "Cool, we're gonna sign you up for like soccer." Have fun with that. But now that I'm older, I'm like, I can actually do lessons myself, and Muay Thai sounds pretty cool. Dyson, Dark Souls is unforgiving, but its reputation as hard is a little bit inaccurate. Yeah, it's harsh but fair. It lets you approach however you want. Yeah, you can play the game in almost any way you want, especially with Elden Ring. But like, I can see how Dark Souls Remastered might be a little rough. Pretty sure the first words I learned to read and play were play and quit because of video games? Amazing. Dingus, do it. Martial arts raised my confidence more than just about anything else in my life did. I really want to get back into it. Nice! Muay Thai sounds really fun because... So I have weak wrists. So I thought about getting into boxing. Because I have a fair chunk of upper body strength. However, because I draw and have weak wrists, probably not the best idea to do super punchy stuff. So I'm trying to think of ones that would be good for like fitness with a little bit of self-defense, but also won't hurt me, you know? Great, thank you for the resub. Happy 5 months. 5 months. Another poem, I guess, huh? Roses are red, violets are blue. There are too many of them, Master Skywalker. What are we going to do? Kickboxing? Ooh, kickboxing could be good. Punching stuff may be a bad idea if your hands are for a living person. Yeah. Yeah. Muay Thai or Taekwondo then. Very kicky. Yeah, I was thinking Muay Thai. A lot of sports martial arts that aren't heavy on striking. Kickboxing or Taekwondo are very kick heavy. Muay Thai, kickboxing, jiu-jitsu. Jiu-jitsu's... A lot of my baby cousins are being signed up for jiu-jitsu, which first off, jealous. I would have loved to learn some jiu-jitsu when I was a kid. I guess it wasn't really much of a thing though in my area. I think karate was bigger around my area. Like, I don't even think karate's really meant for fighting. No. There we go, just make a little adjustment. Try boxing with a punching bag and start slow. It can actually help a lot with building strength there. It's actually what my doctor recommended for strengthening my weak hands and wrists. Oh! Okay. Maybe I'll try that then. Lover, thank you for the 100. Fencing might work, either Hema or Rapier. Ooh. Oh, Hema, that's the one with broadswords, right? Like the heavier ones. Karate is very dojo dependent due to how many different air quotes styles there are. Ooh. Plan on learning Hema's Zweihander? Ooh, I like Zweihanders. They're the wobbly swords, right? The like snake ones. That's pretty cool. Dingus, I want to take jiu-jitsu so I can protect myself from potential suplexers. From what I understand, jiu-jitsu is really good for self-defense, but I don't actually know. I haven't done enough research. I would really love to learn something for self-defense so I can feel a little bit safer, you know? And less anxious, maybe. Reusing assets. Saving time. Let's go. It's gotta be a bit taller. Eleandra, thank you. I made it myself. Oh, it's a flamberge? Oh, that's a flamberge. Okay. Zweihander, the wobbly sword. Is it not that one? Maybe I'm mistaken. I just learned spear? I want to learn how to throw a spear. I guess that'd be javelin though, wouldn't it? Spears aren't really meant... Wait, are spears meant for throwing or is that more for javelins? Please don't wiggle a German two-handed sword. Probably shouldn't be wiggling swords in the first place, you're right. Hema is historically accurate martial arts styles. Oh. Mostly done 15th century German longsword, but you can find stuff from 14th to 19th century. Ooh. If I were to learn any weapon, it'd be halberd. I wouldn't mind learning just, like, polearms. I feel like that would be good, because, to be honest, I'm a little shrimpy. So if I if I was able to just like keep someone further away from me, they would be less likely to hit me. Got long arms and legs. Also, honey, I have experience with fencing. Very easy on the wrist. Is it? Ooh. Fencing could be neat. Also, Slender Scoot, thank you for the 200 shinies. Well, honey, thanks for inspiring me to draw. I popped up during your first vid calling you the Clash of Clans Goblin. Oh, that was you! And I decided to watch your How to Draw playlist. Oh no, I've made it when I see my art online Reddit. Oh, nice. Good luck. I hope you have fun doing art. I hope the little guides are helpful. Got a lot of axe throwing places around here. Ooh, I have done axe throwing. I did axe throwing with some of my friends. I tied for second amongst them. Apparently, I'm pretty good at throwing axes. It's pretty fun. It is a little bit dangerous, though. I want to use Abrams. Your spear got nothing on America's steel. I guess. I don't know. I'll just have to do more research when I have more time. For now, I'm just doing like basic exercises to make sure I just maintain fitness. And like, I was always taught that worst case scenario, if you're in a frightening situation, you know, standing and fighting, not the best idea. Literally running away is the best, safest choice you can make. So, I'm pretty fast. Thankfully, a lot of running sports has made me speedy. Axe throwing Goblin Berserker. I did start to play a Barry, one of my old D&D characters, was meant to be a axe wielder, but then I made her better with a scimitar. Just worked a bit better. She was dex based. Just made it to the Lake of Rotten Eldering. My condolences. Have fun. No one wants to fight you if you have a tank. That is quite true. I don't think anyone would want to fight you if you had weapons. Honestly, be a pretty strong deterrent. There we go. Just a couple more people, and then I can duplicate these and use these in the background so I can give the illusion of more people. Never done axe throwing, but once I got to shoot a pellet gun at a little explosive targets. My aim was too good because the center was a dead zone to hold the rest of the target and keep shooting. Best self-defense class? Track and field. Actually, though, it's one of the... It's I think it's one of the first things you get taught. Like, when I was a kid, we had people... My school did this weird thing where they separated the boys and girls, and the girls were taught the best way to defend yourself in case you were in a dangerous situation, and they were like, first thing you gotta do is, if you can, run. If not, here's how you pull out someone's eye. It's like, geez, alright. I mean, good information to have. I hope I never have to use it. Barry also had luck on her side, didn't she, with how badly she messed up the campaign? Oh, Barry had a lot of luck. Literally had the luck feat. It is the best feat, in my opinion. I love the luck feat. Pepper spray too. Yeah. Yeah. Wait. Eyes, throat, crotch? Yeah. There's... They teach you a lot of vulnerable points in the body, and like, it just made... Do you ever get that feeling where it's like someone will describe something happening to their body and you will kind of feel that body part feel tender? Because I get that. I get that. And it's not fun. Cowboys, it's just girl stuff. Just girly things. Yeah. Wish I'd gotten into archery. Back in grade school, we did a field trip, and one of the activities was archery. Ooh. My cousin had a bow on his dad's farm, and so whenever I went over to visit, I'd just be like, hey, can I use your compound bow? And then they'd be like, yeah, sure. It's too small for me anyways, so go ahead and use it. And so I would literally just shoot arrows into the side of their decrepit barn for hours. My fingers were raw, but it was so much fun. Something about it was really, really relaxing. That was a pretty okay shot. The bow itself was not great, and some of the arrows had lost their feathers, so I was kind of using bad tools, but still not a great shot. Sympathetic pain is a thing? Ah, okay. Good to know. The feminine urge to go for the throat. Jeez. Links to the Jinx. It sounds like a blast. It was really fun. For a kid who liked to have alone time, like, that was one of my favorite activities to do. Was just be alone on the farm. No one would bother you. You just vibe. All the adults be hanging out inside, just... I don't even know what the adults were doing. They were just hanging out and drinking beer. Meanwhile, I was like, beer tastes bad. I'm gonna go shoot the side of a barn. And my dad gave me beer when I was like 5, I think. I was wondering what the adults were sipping. They were just sitting on the porch, and I was like, hey Dad, what's that? And he just straight up just went, here, take a little sip. It'll be funny. And so I took a sip. It was disgusting. Oh, it was so bad. Ugh. Like, after that, I don't think I had beer again. Honestly. Like, it was disgusting. It was a deterrent, I guess. My dad was like, here, while your taste buds are sensitive and developing, let me give you this drink that's only good for adults so that you don't want to drink it when you're a teenager. It did work. I did not want to drink it. It was disgusting. Dingus bread. It's bread soda. It's yeast soda. No. Mead was much better though. One of my friends made mead and I was like, this is dangerous actually. I like this a little too much. Beer tastes bad. Facts. It doesn't taste bad. I just don't think I have the palate for it. Because I have a lot of friends who really like beer. And I just can't drink it. Not for me. Love parents like that. It's lesson learned. Yeah, it was... It was... I can see why my dad did it. And I don't think it was a bad move, knowing the kid I was. Absolutely not. But yeah, it's just a fun little story. Came back to you talking about how you can feel a part of someone's body feel tender. Oh! It was one of those, like, if you see someone in pain, like, if you see someone hurt and you can see the hurt, your body feels it too. That's what we were talking about. Beer's just liquid bread. Yep. Ooh, meat is really good. Yep. Your dad's defense. It was fun. Oh, absolutely. You know, for a while, if I needed a good laugh, I would literally just watch videos of babies eating lemons for the first time. It's so funny. So I absolutely understand why my dad did that. I'd fight someone for a horn of meat, make your own mead. See if you can't. Actually, is it illegal to make mead? Is it legal to make your own mead? Were my friends doing illegal stuff? I mean, they were underage, so absolutely shouldn't have been doing it in the first place, but it was delicious. Gobi, hi! Honey, did you ever see that video of that toddler trying wasabi? Hi, Gomi, I need you to send me something immediately for research. Here's the difference between lemons and wasabi, though. Wasabi, pain. Lemons, just a bit of discomfort. I feel like that wasabi should not be given to kids, but also, how early do, like, Japanese kids eat wasabi? Because I think it's mostly that sort of, like, Japan's sort of food, if I'm not mistaken. So how early do people start eating spicy stuff? On a girl boss? My love, Gomi, thank you so much. Oh. It's legal to make, not sell. Oh, gotcha. Okay. You're Cherry, thank you for the resub. Happy 6 months. Welcome on back. Eating wasabi in California when I was a young child. Jeez. Like, I'm an adult, and I've just gotten... Like, I've just started to be able to eat wasabi with things. I've just started to get used to it. Makes my nose all watery. I'm not good at eating it. I'm not great with spicy foods in general, actually, now that I think about it. Unfortunate, because a lot of spicy foods are real good. Every time I go to, like, any sort of, like, really delicious Indian cuisine places, I always have to ask for the food for, like, mild. I feel so... I feel a little embarrassed asking for it, but it's like, it tastes so good. I just cannot handle the spice. I'm so sorry. I want to enjoy your food, but also I'm weak. Gomi, thank you very much. I got something to watch after stream. Thing is, I don't think I've ever tried wasabi now that I think about it. It's not that uncommon. You probably... Apparently there's like real wasabi, which tastes different, and then there's like the imitation wasabi that we got over in America. It's just like... I don't know the difference. I don't think I could tell the difference because I would probably still just... I would feel it in my nose. Alright, let's draw the streamers, and then I will draw the cake, and then we can call it an evening. Let me move this over here. Most of the wasabi you see in the West is just horseradish with food coloring. Oh, was that? Maybe just... Actually, that makes a lot of sense. My dad used to give me horseradish to eat with my steak. It was pretty good, actually. I like it. But that does explain why it's got the similar, like, burning in my nose feeling. Burnt wasabi, thank you for the breathe redeem. Real wasabi is not spicy. It has the smell of spicy, though. Ooh. The real wasabi is very yummy. The fancier sushi place where I live has it. Oh, that's cool. Also, Cades, thank you for the earwiggles. My ex-GF was Mexican. I swear she used jalapeno as a pacifier as a child with how much hot sauce she put on everything. She even liked spicy candy. Okay, but like... Sugar helps with spice a lot. I think there's a thing called like mango... It's like a mango yogurt smoothie that a lot of Indian places serve with their food. And it's to help with the spice because it's got the creaminess of dairy with like sugar in it. And sugar helps with the spice. You ever had horseradish cheese? No, I haven't. Is it good? Boss once tried pranking me while I was eating Doritos Roulette by putting a bit of 2 million Scoville hot sauce on a few chips. It was slightly hot, but I kept eating. Stronger than I. Gotta balance your flavors. Yeah, exactly. Also, thank you, Fawn. All that real wasabi. The wasabi I get in those sushi trays at Hanford is real wasabi. Probably not. A little bit of sweet, a little bit of acid, some spice in there too. Yeah, that'd be... Ooh. Mango, ooh, mango salsa. Gecko, just go all sour. It is, sour is really good. I will give it that. I do love sour. Sour is delicious. Like, I love Granny Smith apples. One of my absolute favorites. I can't eat warheads though. They're a little too spicy, sour for me. A little too much. Oh, thank you, Amazing C. That's very kind of you to say. Sazabi, I've been having a really rough time with my mental health, so I really appreciate your positive energy and optimism. The stream has helped me feel better and encouraged me to continue drawing some of my art again. Thanks for what you do. No problem. Thank you for coming on in, and I hope that art goes well, and that you feel happy with it. Sour is one of my favorite flavors. Sour beers being one of my favorite drinks. Ooh, dingus. Sour is really good. I think maybe it comes from drinking a lot of lemonade when I was a kid. Ooh. I like lemons. I like lemons a lot. I'll drizzle it on pretty much anything. Like, ooh, any meat dish. Oh, lemons are good. Sour is just cringe spicy? No. They are all unique. They have their places. Spicy is very good. I will not deny spicy, absolutely delicious. But sour, ooh, we gotta respect sour. Cringe spicy on Wheeze. It's such a weird way of describing it, but like fascinating to conceptualize in my brain. Like, not gonna lie, one of my favorite aesthetics is just lemons. I love the color palette, like mixing it with blues and greens. Wonderful, wonderful. Oranges, also wonderful. I just like citrus fruits. Like one of my favorites. I was in home ec class, and one of our assignments was to make an apron, which I still have to this day. It's lasted longer than most of my clothes. I saw a orange pattern on it with blues and jars on it of like orange jam. It was so cute. I bought it and made an apron out of it and gifted it to my dad. And he's like, oh, it's really pretty. It's a little girly though. And I was like, Dad, I made this. Come on. I made it in home ec class. And he was like, oh, it's sweet. Thank you. I ended up getting it back because like he wasn't using it and he got his own apron anyways. So his loss. The concept of using cringe and based in the kitchen is hilarious. I wonder if Onigiri, she is a Oni cooking VTuber. Highly recommend you check her out. I wonder if she uses terminology like that. like if she has any hot takes that are cringe or based on cooking. Curious. Ooh. Father, I've crafted this with my own 2 hands. Wait, why aren't you wearing it? Yeah, it was basically that. But like, that's okay. It was funny because even as a teenager, I didn't really understand the concept of like colors and gender really well. And so I didn't understand that. It never occurred to me that I didn't see a lot of my masculine friends wearing a whole lot of pink. And the ones that did were like really cool and they were really nice and friendly. So it never really occurred to me. But then I guess since my dad is of an older generation, he might have a little bit of stronger feelings towards like wearing masculine versus femme colors, which is a shame. But like, I'm not gonna push him. I'm not gonna push him out of his comfort zone just to like wear a color. Gecko, yes, cooking. Does she? Onigiri is hilarious and such a cringe fest. I've heard good things. Dingus, that's so precious, so cheers forever. Yeah, but now I get to wear it. When I get to do bacon, I get to wear it. He was from an even older generation. He'd wear pink, as it used to be the norm for men to wear pink. I think that would be like my grandpa's era, not quite my dad's era. Pink used to be a boy color and blue a girl color. Yeah, it was because the pink pigmentation is stronger. It's funny how colors go in and out of style in such a weird way. I wonder if there's like the history of colors anywhere. That'd be like an interesting read, honestly. Gonna draw confetti. What's the trick to drawing confetti? I don't know, but make it look random. Ooh, one of the tricks my teacher taught me. If you want to make something seem random, do not draw back and forth. draw left to right or right to left. Because that way it feels uneven, but intentionally so. I've struggled with it, but who knows? Maybe I just haven't been doing it right. I put more at the top. Bum, bum, bum. But not only colors, at one point names that are seen as female today were mainly male names. Yeah, I think like, I know like Taylor. There were a lot of girl Taylors in my class, but it used to be a boy's name. Air quote, boy's name. I think Aaron used to be one. Sam used to be a boy's name, but now it's like gender neutral. Lynn? Really? We should make a change so it's green and yellow for genders. Really? I don't know how I feel about the idea of colors being assigned to genders, because like, I think everyone should be able to wear the colors they want. You know, life's too short to just like be dictated by weird arbitrary rules. Especially when it comes to just like what clothes you wear. But he's just Sky Doritos. Yep, you are correct. It's paper Sky Doritos. Would love purple. My favorite color scheme is black and purple. That's a pretty cool one. Very goth. Color history really depends on culture too. True. Culture would have something to do with it. Dingus. Trends also come and go, come back. Yeah, exactly. I think like Y2K fashion's coming back. Honestly, I don't mind it. It's not bad. Also, Starlight, thank you for the hydrate and posture check. Thank you very much. You ever see a gremlin? Goblin, but yes, basically the same thing. Very similar. There's a lot of overlap. I know a boy named Sam. Yeah, I know a bunch of girls and boys named Sam. Hey Mangle, what's up? Aaron and Aaron are the different spellings. Technically, Aaron is biblical based, I think, and Aaron is the girl one from more New Age origins. Oh. Also, thank you, Saber. Thank you very much. I like drawing confetti. It's fun. Kind of lets my brain turn off and just enjoys making lines. Hi, Menny! Ah, thank you very much, Menny! I hope you're doing well. Just doing a little bit of art to celebrate. I'll probably finish this up tomorrow morning for warm-up art. I want to get the line art done, which I'm surprised at how fast I've done the line art for this. Normally I take way longer. So, improvement, perhaps? If y'all would like to see another short stack content creator who also does some wonderful art, check out Benny. That is pretty cool. Speaking of also, Starlight, you may shout yourself out if you'd like. Another Goblin VTuber who has been doing a little bit of art recently. Bam, 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 bam. Ain't no law except yeehaw in this house. Yeehaw. I'm not gonna do it the way my dad does it loud. My dad is a quiet guy. He's exceedingly quiet. That's where I get my little introvert energy from, I am 100% sure. But when he wants to be loud, ooh, it's terrifying. He could be real loud. Like to, but can't because my phone won't let me. Ah, gotcha. No worries, Starlight. Look, dated a girl named Jake before, though telling my parents that one is a bit awkward. That's alright. What do they got next against the name Jake? I think it's a lovely name. Enjoying watching you draw. I've been doing anatomy drawing studies on Komodo dragons. Ooh, Skullcry. I hope you've been having fun doing that. I love doing anatomy studies. Oh, one of my absolute favorite favorite pieces of homework was, well, it was actually a field trip. In my art class, we went on a field trip to the zoo, and we started drawing animals. Oh, I could have spent a full day in there just walking around drawing animals. I love doing that. I want to go to a zoo again, dang it. I like drawing animals. They got some weird shapes. Always the people you you expect the least that surprise you the most. Not always, but sometimes. With 100k followers, who is your favorite follower? I don't know. I don't think I have a favorite. I try not to keep track of like who is following me and who is not. Because I don't want to make anyone feel pressured. I don't want to make anyone feel like they have to keep following me if their tastes change or they want to stop getting notifications for my stuff. The zoos are fun. I want to go to a zoo too. Yeah, zoo would be fun. Friend ranking tier list. Let's go. I can't do that. I love them all so much in different ways. No, no, it wouldn't be fair. Let's see. Now to draw the table. And then the cupcake. Ooh, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to put my hair clip in and my earrings. Very important. There we go. Have you seen the Super Mario Bros. Movie? Nope. Have not yet. Imagine not following Honey though. Not very swagalicious. Starlight, I legitimately rank my friends. I don't mean to, but I just do it subconsciously in my head. You and Co have been tied for the first 10% of my entire life. That's incredible. That's a lot. You gonna be in the cupcake? I'm hoping that the perspective will make it look like I'm looking at the cupcake instead of inside of it. But I might just have to workshop that in the morning, you know? Let's see, how to draw a cupcake. Shouldn't be too hard to draw a cupcake. I'm not going with any reference here, so sorry if this doesn't look right. Did your friend ranking tier list? The S rank would be quite full. I like my friends! Linear, everything's out of stock? Yeah. Everything goes pretty quickly. That's okay. We're here to enjoy the vibes. And just relax and do some art together. Don't even remember following this channel or anything about it. Sick as a dog right now and I thought the goblin was real. Fever dreams wild. Oh my gosh, Stag. I really hope you get better soon. Jeez. That really sucks. But, if you think this is a fever dream, I hope you have a good rest. What's your favorite animal? Specifically, Arctic animal. And what animal do you think you're like the most? Arctic animal? I like snow bunnies, but I don't know if those are Arctic. I just like them. I also like capybaras, and I feel like I'm pretty similar to a capybara. But then again, I'm a little anxious, and capybaras seem very confident in themselves. Many goblins aren't real? Well then. That complicates things for me a little bit. Bam, bam. Bam, 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 bam. Side of claims on what is acceptable for colors is blah. Yeah. Do whatever you want with colors. Have fun. Scarecrow was 3D modeling and was surfing Twitch and thought I followed you because I remember watching your videos, but I think that was on YouTube. There. Most of my VODs are on YouTube, so, but I actually stream on Twitch. How many squirrels can you take in a fight? 1, maybe? I don't know. I don't like getting close to things with sharp teeth, like squirrels. Not a fan. I love Cappies. I'm gonna get one and name him Jonder. Annie, if you get a capybara, I will come visit you. This is not negotiable. I want to come see that capybara. If you get one. I want to feed it an apple and watch it eat it. UCSB. How do you get clips, like the currency? I think if you open the online store every once in a while, it tells you to collect the coins, so you can automatically get them without actually doing anything. I don't know if they're confident or just have too little care. I don't know. Honestly, I'd have to ask one. Is there a capybara VTuber I can ask? I love that part of the song because it just sounds like someone sneezing. Hi, Vacant, what's up? When a cappy sits under a waterfall, oh, unbothered, blissfully, just in their own lane, not worrying about a thing. Truly goals. Manny, you better. I have a lady in Arkansas. Why did I read that as Arkham for some reason? That I've been talking to for years about it when I get done with this PhD and get a house by truly reality. Let's go! Oh, let's go, Manny. You can do it. I believe in ya. Take it easy, Diamond. You get some rest. Many gonna get into the illegal exotic animal trade. I'm sure it'll be legal. Also, Redfin, thank you for the 100 shinies. Mom Honey is threatening the capybaras with a good time again. You better believe it. You better believe it. Alright, let me turn that off. I don't know how to draw cupcakes, so I'm kind of good doing this by ear right now. They got that weird spiral, the buttercream spiral in them. There we go. I think this is what it looks like. Yeah. Also, Creek, thank you for the 100 shinies. Have a good night, honey. Don't forget to hydrate. It would be a shame if you got parched on your 100k celebration stream. Good call. Let me take a little sip now. I think it's me on my way to Manny's petting zoo. Let's go! Imagine the goofballs running a zoo. I wouldn't want to run a zoo, but I would. I do want to go on a zoo trip with the goofballs now. It would be so cute. Here's the thing though. I would absolutely get way too distracted by the animals, and I would want to start drawing them so often that I think I would hold up the crew if they were just... If they wanted to move on to the next exhibit, I'd be like, hold on. Yeah, hold on. I'm almost done drawing this thing's leg. Dingus, thank you for the gift and sub to Miss Remy. Thank you. Manny, there's no thinking. It's literally something the Krypton and I agreed on right before we got married. Ah, cute. It was the non-negotiable absolute deal breaker. We said no. Understandable, Manny. You know what? You know what you want. I don't know how to draw buttercream. I'm kind of playing it by ear right now. I also don't like buttercream, but it's pretty. I will acknowledge that it can make some pretty shapes. Then you bring a little sketchbook. That'd be so cute. Yeah. Ah. I would bring a little book to draw. I need to be carried in a backpack if the goofballs go to a zoo. Absolutely. I will be carried around in a backpack so that I don't have to walk and draw at the same time. I've tried it and I have tripped over myself a little bit. It's a safety hazard. Life played a joke on me. Animals gravitate to me and cuddle to me regardless of how aggressive they might seem, but I'm allergic to them all. No! Oh, that truly is tragic. Oh, that really is unfortunate. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry for your loss. But you are a Disney princess who is allergic to animals. Oh, that sucks. Sorry, I want to go to the zoo now. Me too. I want to go to the zoo. What? I'll be fine though. It'll be okay. Good night, Griffin. Take it easy. Penguin game. Do not refrigerate buttercream too long. It'll be hard to say. Oh, yeah. You kind of have to use buttercream as soon as you get it. Like, my dad makes buttercream, and he puts it on top of his baked goods, and I'm just like, all right, sure, Dad. It's my least favorite part of your baking, but all right. It's not for me, so it's fine. I'll accept it. It's gross. It's just so sweet. I'm sorry. Marzipan ain't even better. No. The only good icing, in my opinion, sour cream icing. And that usually goes on top of like carrot cake. So it's good. Gotta find a park with squirrels so you can sketch them in the old-timey outfits. Oh, that'd be cute. That'd be pretty cute. Maybe I'll just go to like the farm near my place. Let's go visit them. I'm sure no one will mind if I stand at the edge of their property and go, don't worry, I'm just drawing the cows. Oh, I want to draw lambs. I want to draw little lambs. Dang it. And I remember trying to blow bubbles in fondant. Did not work. Oh, fondant? Absolutely. Absolutely. Oh, I do not want to work with fondant. Jeez. Okay, let's make the cupcake a little smaller. What if I scooch myself over slightly? And if I put this over here, maybe like stick it in. Just let it hang out there. Scooch myself over a little bit more. Actually, let's scooch the cupcake over a little more. I can give myself legs. Manny, I love cows so much. Gary laughed when I told him to look up in my kitchen and he got to see my collection of moo cows. Ah, that's so cute! I really like cows. They're really nice. They're really friendly. They're really loud though. Really loud. You ever gone to like a cattle auction? It is very fun, but also me having little sensitive ears, big old sensitive ears actually. Every time a cow makes a noise, I'm just like, oh, jeez. Turn down the volume, please, please. Quiet. Yeah, cows are intimidated because they can make really loud noises. There we go. Bam, bam. Pestle, thank you for the 5 gifted subs! Jasper, hi! Most wonderful of gobbles, serotonin in gobble form, harbinger of the cute times, the cutest cutie in all the cutedom, #1 cutie of the universe, honey. How are you? How's chat? I'm doing really good! I'm just about finishing up the line art, and relaxing before I head on over to sleep. We're gonna rest a bit. I just want to finish this part up in the line art as well. Excuse me. I'm probably gonna add more. Actually, let's add more to the background right now. Flip horizontal, shrink them a little bit. Put them in the almost background. There we go. Put them in back there a little bit. Shrink them down slightly. That way they're not overlapping in a weird way. There we go. And Glastiviat, thank you for the resub. Happy 15 months. Glad to be here and congrats on 100K. Thank you very much. Glad to have been here for it. Hey, me too. Many there, he got to watch me almost cry in a Walmart about how cute a cow plush was. We bought it because I wasn't gonna get it for myself. Oh, Betty, yep. That sounds like Gary. That sounds like Gary. Ah, looked up shampooed cows, see fluffy cows. That's so cute. See, I want to look at that later. I want to see those later. All right, did I do this one? There we go. I'll put these a bit more in the background. Now we're gonna shrink them down a little bit. And then scooch them over. Actually, no, it looks better here. There we go. Wait, honey sleeps? What a revelation. I know! I'm taking better care of myself. It's wild, huh? Gary is such a sweetheart. I still have the little Gengar plushie you got me. He's good for me. Oh, Manny, Gary is so good. Literally, I was having a rough time in the mall, and I saw the Gengar plushie I currently have, and pointed at it and went, I want it, but I'm not gonna get it, because I shouldn't bring more plushies into my house. And Gary just reaches up, grabs it, and walks away, and I'm like, I didn't realize what I did. I was too overstimulated. I didn't realize what I just did. I just announced that I wanted something. And that was enough. That's what I did with the cow. Gary's so good. Thank you, Oatmeal Stalker. Oh, if you haven't seen a video of cows enjoying a brush pull, you're missing out. I have seen those. Oh, they look so cute. They look so adorable. I love cows. Alright, I think this is pretty good for the evening. Oh, wait, I want to add a couple more streamers. There we go, just fill in a little more space. Spider God, you gotta head to bed? Alright, get some sleep, and thank you very much. Alright, this is pretty good for the evening. Honestly, taking a break from art made me faster at art. It's pretty wild. I do love that that's the case. That's what happens sometimes. It just marinates in your brain. I live near multiple dairy farms and have helped a cow give birth. However, I do get to pet the cows every now and then. That is pretty cool. Starlight, I have a habit of doing the same thing. Looking at things in a store and going, I want that. No intention of getting it. And every time I'm with someone, they just get the thing and I always feel bad. Sometimes it's just nice to buy things for your friends. Let me switch on and back to the basic background because I think this is good for the evening. I think it's a wonderful place to wrap up. That was not the button I meant to press. 100% pressed the wrong button. My bad. My just chatting screen and my end screen are right next to each other. It be like that sometimes. It be like that. Oh, thank you, Minnie. Thank you. Dingus, thank you for the stream, honey. And congrats again. Thank you. It's very interesting that people are like, I'm so proud of you for reaching this milestone. And I'm like, I didn't give myself this many followers. This is something that just happened. People just found me and followed me. I don't have all the control there. Momo, hey. Yeah, sorry, wrapping up stream. Give it about 5-ish minutes. I got a couple redeems. I'll probably sing a song, actually. Let's sing a little song before we head out. Well, oh gosh. Cam, thank you for the breathe, posture, and hydrate redeem. Let's go! I was trying to swallow. Whew. Cam, thank you for the posture check. Ooh. Also, thank you, Minnie. Well, you worked hard, were diligent, and people recognized it. Thanks, Dingus. I will give myself the credit that I did work hard, and I did my best. Dindel, wish didn't have to end. Can't wait till the goofballs get to be in one place at the same time. Me too. Me too. Alright, I have a breather reading. Bless. No breather water? Yeah, that's why I did it. Separate. I did them separately this time. Using peaches? I don't know peaches. Wait, is that the super... I've seen clips of that Super Mario movie. Is that the one you're talking about? Did it by being adorable? Thank you. Thank you. Jasper, thank you for stream, honey. Ignore the fact that I hopped in and... Yeah, that's okay. I'm never gonna be mad at you for coming in late at stream. That's totally fine. You got your own life to live. You deserve 100k follows. You're a wonderful bee. I sleep now. Thank you. Good night. And thank you, menu. Alright, let's do a little song before we head out. And then we can get some rest. Stream. No worries, Nickel. Thank you for coming on in. I only know the 90s alt rock song Peaches. I don't know any songs called Peaches. I know a song called Flowers, but that's different. That's very different. Fun fact, VeggieTales. That is a fun fact, actually. VeggieTales, pretty cool. Let me see. I'm in a Steven Universe mood, or Rebecca Sugar mood, I should probably say. Alright. I'm gonna sing a Lapis song, because why not? Alright. It all became so lovely. Those bluest skies above me. Those funny feelings I had never felt before I met you. I thought I'd stay a while. I tried to learn to smile. So many colors I had never even known. Maybe I'll find myself sitting on that distant shore. Maybe I'm not alone. Then I see the colors fading, gentleness of light escaping, shadows of my fear invading. Have I seen this all before? I know that there's something residing, a terror deep inside me. I couldn't understand how you could be so bold. Maybe I'll find myself smiling on that distant shore. Maybe I'm not alone. Let's go! Woo! That song's really good. It's pretty easy on my throat now. Oh, it's nice. I hope y'all liked it. Thank you very, very much. I was... Yes, it is time to throw you at another streamer. Make you someone else's problem now. Welcome in, Scully. I hope you had a lovely time. Hope you like the song. Surprised it's already been a month since I've started watching. Time flies. Time really does fly. You remind me a lot of Salt. I wonder why. Why Salt? I'm glad y'all like the singing. Wah! I will try to. I have been trying to expand my song list, but as y'all have seen with me watching or playing one hand clapping, it is very tricky for me to pick up tunes, unfortunately. I don't know enough about music theory. Making great Lapis? Thank you! I think my voice is deeper than Lapis's singing voice, at least. At least it sounds deeper to me than it actually might. Yeah, but the ones you do are pretty darn good. Thank you! And thank you, Para World. Because your sodium fine. Ooh! Smooth bacon. Dang. Y'all are so smooth. What the heck? Just do what I do and hyperfixate on every song until you know everything about it. True. I could just activate the hyperfixate part of my brain. See how far that gets me. Let's see. I think I know someone we can visit. I just want to make sure that they're not ending stream right now. It always sounded deeper to you because the head reverberate sound. Yeah, my voice always sounded way deeper in my mind. I guess that just comes from the like sound reverberating inside my own head, but I thought my voice was so much deeper than it actually is. It is much lighter than I thought. It is much lighter than I thought. Got through the stream with only one glitch. Let's go, glitched! Nice! Nowhere is more happier crew than them what sings chim chim chiree, chim chim chiree, chim chiree, dip dip ba da ba 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 ba. Bum 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 bum. Here's someone I don't think I've visited in a while. I don't think they're ending stream. Yeah, okay, I think they're good. Bum bum. Alright. Let's go visit, I haven't watched this person's stream, but they're talking about WeebCon, and they're a VTuber, and I was just like, I like their design. Let's check him out. Yeah, he's just vibing. Playbear, look at it! It's an anxious streamer. Look at her. She's anxious. As always. Yeah, so makes recording your own voice sound weird. Yeah, it is very different. Alright, what should the raid message be? We could go with Goblin raid. Fairly simple. Your problem raid? That's not a bad one, to be completely honest. Tell you what, let's call it your problem raid. Thousands of goblins? Actually, ooh, that is a good one, actually. One sec. Let me just... Let's see. Well, actually, thousands of goblins. Feels weird to flex the number. I don't know how I feel about that. Social skill issue. You know what? Your problem rate is good. Your problem rate is good. We're gonna go visit Sens. I don't think he's wrapping up stream right now, but let's just give him a shot. Your problem now. Woo. Let's go. Thank y'all so much for coming to hang out with me. Thank you for being so kind, and for 100,000 peeps. That is a lot. That is... That's so many people. Thank you, Dingus. I'm glad you had fun. I'm so excited to do art. Plugbear, don't even worry about it if you didn't get a whole lot of drawing done today. Some days, it's slower than others, and that's okay. I'll be sure to put the schedule out, and I will see y'all fairly soon. Still gonna keep to the regular stream schedule. Friday evening, 6 p.m. PST. Saturday morning, 9 a.m. PST, and then usual Mondays at 6 p.m. PST. It's gonna be fun. We're gonna have a lovely time. Thank y'all so much for coming to the stream today and for celebrating 100K. Nice and chill. Thank you for keeping it so relaxing and having fun together with me. It's a lot of people. I'm very nervous, but it's okay. I'm gonna relax. Take it easy. I will see y'all very soon, okay? Y'all take it easy now. Be kind to yourselves. See you soon. Bye-bye.